Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Knowledge Relationships Talks at Tuesdays with your boy M3, the sophisticated jerk, and we also got Mr. Best in the world up in the scene. So, salutes to the return of the best of the best.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Best out here.
Yeah.
That's good, y'all. Much love.
Also, we gotta give you, Mr. Best, his flowers, man, for the topic tonight, man, because none of us really thought about doing reactions on these court cases, but I definitely enjoyed the idea that he pitched, and we're gonna roll with it because it falls into our Talks of Tuesdays lineup. Matter of fact, just in case if something pops off, they're like, I got my glasses ready. Okay. So, keep in mind, yeah, there may be some shades, but these are like a certified weapon. Okay, so that part you got. I'm telling you right now, if it gets hot, I might have to pull out the sunglasses. But anyways,
I feel you.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna start with the first video, and this is the flagship of our topic because a man spends 5 years in prison for a child that's not his. Okay, so it's sad and it's ridiculous, but again, bear with me. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share this to you guys. Let me see where it is at. Oh, shit. Let me see. I think it's... Oh, there it is. Oh, hold on for a second. I got a lot of tabs open, so that's why. Hold on. So bear with me, y'all. Here we go.
It's all good. You good?
All right. And it won't let me expand, so it's okay. All right, so fair use, man. So go ahead, man. We're going to highlight this.
We can't hear it right now.
You say you can't hear it?
Nah, it's not playing.
Oh, shoot. Okay. One thing I don't like about IG, it's not loud enough. Let me try it this way. Okay. I want to share it again. Okay. All right, let me know if you guys can hear this, okay?
Sensitivity of this issue.
Yeah, we can hear it now.
Ran 2 tests. The results are as follows. In the case of Manser versus Sear, as it pertains to 20-year-old Dylan Sear, Mr. Manser, you are not
God.
his father.
Oh, man. 5 years in prison.
Damn, why she had it like
This is why.
say it so
This is
dramatic
why
with those long
I
pauses?
did what I did
But this is
and acted-
nothing I made up. The lab did
You
it.
made it all up. You
No,
made
I
those-
did not.
Well, those results
I
apparently
don't
are
know
made
any
up.
of those people on that form.
Oh my God.
This is clearly the most shocking
Very much.
news we've ever gotten in this court.
Can you turn the volume up a little bit?
She should be.
You know, I tried, but
I shouldn't
that's
Oh,
the
it's all good
highest
then.
score, like on
Mr. Manser, I
TikTok.
know you're upset.
You good then?
I know it's
Okay.
overwhelming. I need a moment with Dylan because I want to make sure he understands. Do you want to find out who your father is?
Of course.
Miss Sear, do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
You know who his father is?
Yes, I talk to him still.
Listen,
Get away from my son.
he apologized.
And under another breath, he's calling me a liar.
You cannot stand there and really suggest that you cannot comprehend why this man would not have any type of ill feeling, frustration, or regret as it relates to anything involving you. 5 years in prison.
Yeah,
And then I say, do you know who your son's father is? And you say, yes, I'm still in touch with him. That is a really huge pill to swallow. Dylan, this was not an easy day for you. And I commend you for standing here as respectfully as you have. I wish you the best of luck. If you need help processing this, figuring out how to get through it, the court can provide resources for you all. I wish you the best of luck. And I'm going to see each one of you in my chambers because I feel like I need to tell you some things as a woman and judge that can help you move forward faster. Court is adjourned.
5 years? Yeah, that was grimy.
That's the way.
You're on mute,
of the
M3.
world.
Oh, my bad. Shoot. Yeah,
Can,
I'm
could you
like, man,
imagine, man? Like, man, just 5 years is out of your life, man, just because somebody withheld some information. That's wild. Damn. I felt you could see the pain in that dude's face.
yeah, like, man, like, you going to prison for something that you didn't do, and you can't get that time back, and you can't even get that retribution towards that woman. So the only thing you won't, matter of fact, it's not like he won't even get like a simple ass like apology. You know, the woman, she as arrogant as she was like, yeah, I talked to the guy's father or whatever. So what? People gotta start putting consequences, man. Like when you're doing stuff like this.
But let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think like when a kid is born, like all men should just get a paternity test? Like that should be just a standard procedure, just right out the gate?
Absolutely. Because one, you know, you want to just like eliminate any type of confusion. You know what I mean? And then two, look, I hate to say this, man, but you can't really trust the people that you're with. You know, so you never know that you might wind up getting like the child that doesn't even belong to you. You're paying for all the expenses, like for this kid. You're emotionally attached, and then years later, when you decide that you might want to take a paternity test, now it's like, okay, like, you know, it's too late. Once you find out the child is not yours, and you feel obligated that you need to still be the father of that child because, like, you know, you feel like that's still like your seed.
Yeah.
Hang on,
So did he go to jail because he didn't pay child support or something? Was that the issue?
The thing is, like, they wasn't really clear on that, but I for sure, like, it probably had something to do with not paying child support.
Okay.
I don't know, like, what other case, like, would that be, but either way, that's still kind of like messed up, like the way how she set him up like that, and she just had no regards, no remorse. She's like, get away from my son. He's not yours anymore.
Yeah. Man, shout out to that kid though, man. He was pretty low key with it. You know, he fell back. But I could just imagine what was going through that kid's mind, man. Like, you know, my mom ain't shit, pretty much. You know, he had the ideas that was going in his head. Because, you know, the sad thing is, instead of consoling him, be like, you know what, man, maybe I messed up. She kind of made it about herself. And then also, you know, she was just, you know, took no accountability. Because like you said, she was just like more or less mad at the guy for calling her a liar, you know, even though she lied the whole time and stuff. So she found a way to like turn the whole situation and, you know, try to victimize herself and shit instead of be like, you know what, man, let me apologize and, you know, console my son and stuff. Cause he's the one that's, you know, his life is kind of getting turned upside down and stuff. So yeah, I think guys, man, got to get that paternity test from the rip.
But you know, by the end of the day, man, like, and I've seen like cases like this where most of the guys wind up doing the apologizing, and I'm like, man, what you being weak for? What you apologizing for something?
What you said, the guy should be? You said, damn that. Yeah,
like,
5 years in a can. You deserve to be a little upset. Yeah, I definitely probably would cut somebody out in there. Like, man, I ain't about to apologize to none of y'all. Y'all about to get this wrath in here. Damn that.
Yeah, you gonna get this lawsuit coming in, man. Let me speak to my lawyers about this.
You ain't lying.
All right, so now, what about you, Mr. Best Man? What you thinking about?
I would say definitely, you should definitely do a test if you're not sure. But if you're sure and you're in a committed relationship and you know that, that ain't nothing going down, then yeah, you ain't got to get tested. But if you have any uncertainties, then yeah, definitely do it. If you feel like that person is not being straight up, or if they're not really telling you everything they need to tell you. And and a lot of times people already know, what time it is, you know what I'm saying? Yes, there are times when they are shocked and they don't know. All right. So that could happen to anybody. Anybody could be deceived. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I think people have an inkling that this person is either solid or not solid. And if they're not solid, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta make sure that this kid is mine or not, because it's not just 18 years of your life that's gonna be affected. It's the entirety of your life. Because now you're devoting your time, your money, your resources, and your legacy to someone. You know what I mean? So salute to Lola. So in order for you not to feel a way about that, or for you not to feel jammed up, or feel like you're frustrated, or feel like somebody has misused you, yeah, get that DNA, man. Get that DNA, and if it in whichever way it goes, be glad that it went that way, and you didn't spend a lifetime and thinking that somebody is either your kid or not your kid. That's all I gotta say.
No, that's well said, man.
No, I totally agree with you. Now, I wanted to ask y'all one more question. So, a lot of guys, I think, sometimes have that fear of like getting the paternity test, because sometimes, like I know I heard some females be like, "Oh, you don't trust me," or they kind of put the guilt trip on them. Do you think like more women should, if they know they solid, like, hey, go ahead, get this paternity test, so that way you got to ease of mind and stuff? You think more females should offer it up?
I mean, I feel like it should be something that like both parents will just be willing to do. Only because, and it don't have to be like something that's like really serious, but kind of like make it fun. Like, all right, like, like, let's just see, like, Like if this kid, which again, if you already know, if you for sure that you know this kid is yours, like Beth said, like you don't have to really go through the trouble. But if you really in doubt, just say, hey, look, man, I just want to get a paternity test. Like it's no big deal. Like don't get upset about it. I just want to make sure that we're all good. And I just look at it like something that's like just for fun. I think like if that was me in that situation, like I'll get a paternity test because it would just make me feel good, like just that reassurance that yes, I'm this kid's like father. Let the kid just have all my features and stuff, right? Like the good features about me. Then I'm like, all right, yeah, you good, you pass.
Yeah, I think even if I would say like if I was a female, I definitely would still push for that person to get the test, because that way it's just like nobody can ever play no games like, oh, I don't know if the kid is mine, so I'm like, nah, you gonna know up front. We gonna get this, so everybody just got that ease of mind. There ain't no misconceptions. Nobody can play no games. So I do think like females should push, unless like you kind of got some doubts in your mind, and I can see why they be like, oh hell nah, like you don't trust me. But for the most part, I think people should be like, nah, you know what, we're gonna get this, so you can't never play no games and have any doubts.
I mean, the part about it is sometimes when it comes to some of these females, they really don't know. Some of them don't know. Salute my man D Long. What's going on, Darrell?
What's good, Daryl?
You know what I mean? Some of them don't know. Some of them really don't know, man. Like they don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is that crazy? Yes. But sometimes people are out here living a really, really different lifestyle, and they're not really sure about who the person is. And I think in that retrospect, yes, I think they have to at some point say, you know what? Yeah, I need to go get that test, so that person needs to be tested. You know what I mean? To see who the child father is. So I think that all parties involved, if there's any uncertainty or there's any unease about it, or you looking at the baby, you like, man, ain't nobody in my family got those features, and nobody in her family got those features. Like this kid don't look like neither one of us. Then yeah, go get that test and don't feel bad. On either side, if you're a female, don't feel bad. If you're a man, don't feel bad. You know what I mean? The only thing you should feel bad about is if you don't really know, and you just really living a lie, to be honest.
So let me give y'all a scenario. So say like I look like Wesley Snipes and my kid come out looking Puerto Rican. Should I get a test? No, I'm joking.
Most definitely, especially if the chick don't look nothing like that.
Hell to yeah, man. Yo, it reminds me of like one of these type of funnies, like where like okay, one of white people, white guys or whatever, their women like they give birth and then while being like a black baby, and it's like you just have that question mark, like, you sure this is my child or whatever? Dead giveaway. Hey, definitely get tested. But let me just go ahead to the next video. I have like another short clip, and then I'm gonna go to the other videos that you have, Mr. Best.
Okay.
I don't know why this automatically plays like on TikTok, but
M3, you said if a kid come out wearing some Jordans, you said there's an issue.
Oh man, shoot, it's a big issue, man. Not white, and this baby come out like, like dark white, super tanned up. Oh, hold on, dark white, super tanned up. Nah, man, like, hey, yeah, we're gonna have to get tested. Matter of fact, we want to probably get like 3 tests. You know what I mean? The advanced version. But yeah, fair use on this one. Let's see.
What is the nature of your relationship with Miss Jackson?
Oh, that's my girlfriend right there. That's me right there. What? That's me.
That's your girlfriend?
Yeah, he's been going since June 14th. That's me right there. Yeah. What?
Does Miss Jackson girlfriend, or is that your fantasy that she's your girlfriend?
I mean, she's mine mentally, physically. I don't know if I'm feeding her body, I'm feeding her mind, I'm feeding her soul, I'm feeding everything. You've been going since June 14th, buddy. You messed up. It's on you. You messed up. Ain't no coming back. That's no
Mr. Charles.
I'm a man.
Mr.
Right
Charles.
there. That's mine. Yeah.
Mr. Charles, when was the last time that you were intimate with Miss Jackson?
This morning.
Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson, were you intimate with Mr. Charles this morning?
See our reaction.
Quiet.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Damn.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy as hell.
Yeah, it's wild, man.
What was that?
man,
The divorce court right there?
I think so, man. That definitely was the divorce court, and damn, man.
Yeah, I'd be like, wrap this shit up. Like, Your Honor, we're done. Like, she need to go my man up there. I need to, like, let's get the paperwork. Let me sign this shit so I can move on, because ain't no way in hell. She was just disrespectful with it. My man up there confessing his love. I'm like, look, I got to go home and make my eHarmony page.
Luke Riggs, what it do, man? Shout outs to Big Riggs.
Slap, my man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, right. At that point, man, there's no need for me to fight. Why would I fight over something that doesn't even belong to me anymore? And the fact that, I mean, like, these dudes are up in court anyways for low-hanging fruit, it speaks high volumes about their character as well, too. And it just makes me feel like, damn, man, like, these dudes, their standards are so low, man, they just rather just take anything, man, and fight for a pile of garbage. But
yeah, you think it's a little bit of ego? Because yeah, my man was up there like, I think guys think they get a little kick and thrill if they snatch somebody's girl like that. And I don't think they understand like the mindset that comes with somebody like that. It's like, man, it's gonna come back and land on you. But you know, it's like he was kind of taunting homeboy. That's why I was like, hey, y'all can have each other. Like, man, just give me the paperwork so we can get this over with.
I mean, that it's definitely like an ego boost, right? Because most men want to go home to go to their homeboys and be like, yeah, like, you know, I'm a Mr. Steal Your Girl. Or they feel like, yeah, I'm the chosen one out of the whole bunch of other dudes that she could have chose. And it's like, when you're not it, man, it's like you just gotta just fall back, man, and find someone that's actually gonna celebrate your presence as opposed to trying to tolerate. Yeah. And I think a lot of these dudes, man, you let the ego get in the way and you make yourself seem like a bigger fool than what you are.
Yeah, at least he wasn't doing no arguing. He was just like, he kind of leaned back, let them. The guy that was on the podium, he looked kind of stupid. You know, it's just like.
Yeah, he was already in his own head. He felt like he won anyway, so that's why he was just chilling. But yeah,
shout out to her though. She was caught up that same day. It's like, damn.
For real.
Yeah, and it could be a situation where that guy, you know, a lot of times they're choosing these women because maybe that's the only thing to be chosen in whatever town they're in. Because a lot of time I see these cases, they live in like the most middle America, nothing going on type of town. So it's people from like, you know, Omaha or wherever else they're from. And like, you know what I mean? Like they're not really from like anywhere that's like prominent. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my man Stan Joseph. What's going on? They're not from anywhere prominent. They're from like just the middle of like nowhere. You know
so you said that that's one of them places where you look at the demographics like 0.2 black people.
Yeah, and like so maybe in their neighborhood she's like Holly Berry out there, you know what I'm saying? Or she might be like, you know, the Janet Jackson of that neighborhood. You know what I mean? Or the Melissa Ford of the neighborhood because there's nobody else around. So if you live in a place with a lot of options, like if you live in Cali or New York or, you know, Georgia or Florida, or like if you live in a space where you have a lot of options, then yeah, you're gonna be like, man, I'm not choosing nothing like that. Like you got more options. But if you live in like you know, Tuscaloosa or just the middle of just nowhere or North Dakota, something like that.
Pull the picture back up.
You're gonna be choosing her. You know what I mean?
Let me see. We gonna guess where she from. I need one more glance. Nah, I agree with you, Mr. Best. Yeah, that's a good take. Cause yeah, some places, like you said, man, I forget what we used to call them in the military, like the deployment queens. They automatically like bump up. They could be a solid 5, but they go into deployment, they 9 territory.
Facts.
Okay.
What up, man? How you doing?
This is looking like a Gary, Indiana.
Gary, Indiana type of chick.
Yeah, I'm sensing like Gary, Indiana, breadbasket vibes. What do you think, Stan?
Man, that wig is bad. That wig.
Move on.
Probably Ohio.
Oh, damn.
One part, because I was thinking, I was like, it's like Gary, Indiana, and Ohio was like on my list, but I was like, what you think, like Dayton?
Someplace pretty small, or Dakota, someplace. That wig is so cheap, bad. Look like a hat. Think about to fall off her head because it's just too big for her.
Yeah, I mean that could easily get snatched off real quick. We could just blow
So
that
M3, where you getting the vibes from?
No, I mean, I would say like the Gary, Indiana type of vibes.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm going with a Gary approach, you know, or either that or North Carolina.
You said
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with North Carolina.
I think Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
What about Nebraska?
I can see Nebraska, but normally there'll be a white girl somewhere in there.
Oh.
We have to call it the way we see it.
Yeah, wow.
When they don't have too many black people, then you know it's the big white women that get involved in these type of relationships, and they actually like the skinny girl, and she's not big, she's not thick, and she's skinny. Okay, I'm going to say Mississippi or Alabama.
Nah, because it was a 2 country, was it? Can you play it again? Because I think Mr. Best is on to something, man. Because I think it's definitely something like rural.
Let me tell you something. I am the relationship whisperer. I know.
Okay, you might be on to something because yeah, they queening her up.
Bad. I know people are from somewhere else. I be knowing.
Yeah.
Because my man was confessing his love up there.
Yeah, let's go ahead and play it again.
Of your relationship with Miss Jackson.
Oh, that's my girlfriend right there. That's me right there.
What?
That's me.
That's your girlfriend.
Yeah,
What?
he's been going since June 14th. That's me right there.
Yeah. What?
Does Miss Jackson know she's your girlfriend? Or is that your fantasy that she's your girlfriend?
I mean, she's mine mentally, physically. I don't know if I'm feeling her body, I'm feeling her mind, I'm feeling her soul, I'm feeling everything. You've been going since June 14th, buddy. You messed up. It's on you. You messed up. Ain't no coming back. That's
Mr. Charles.
I'm a man.
Mr. Charles.
Right there. That's mine. Yeah.
Mr. Charles, when was the last time that you were intimate with Miss Jackson?
This morning.
Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson? Were you intimate with Mr. Charles this morning?
You see our reaction?
Quiet.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Couldn't
she had
do
that
it.
Bart Simpson smile for a minute.
Would you even go show up? Well, I guess you gotta kind of have to, right? But yeah, I would have been like, look, wrap this shit up. y'all can have each other.
Yeah, I sent you guys a longer clip, so you have the full one.
Yeah, I know.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw like a little bit of long one, but I know we got like a whole bunch of other clips we gotta go through as well too.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to find like the most on point as possible. Salute to Wally.
You'll know where she's.
Salute Wally. Salute Hank.
Oh, it says where she's from in there.
Yeah, like Hank says, nasty heifer.
Yeah, he's definitely a heifer, all right.
But like the longer clip would tell you like where she's from and also what she did. Because I know some ladies they want contents or context.
Salute, Philip. Okay.
Philip.
We might have to go back to that like in a minute. I just want to just play like the other ones, and we do have a longer one as well too,
Okay.
courtesy of Mr. Best. But in this next one, now we have another one on Paternity Court. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Where is it? See, this is what happens. We have so many tabs open up, but where is it? There we go. All right. For you, I'm gonna probably skim through it anyway.
Miss Curtis, you say this court date is extremely important to
Oh,
you.
she's from Arkansas. Okay. Let's see.
All light-skinned chicks are
You're here to
guilty.
prove-
Damn.
Yeah, and three. Play,
I'm
just play like
stereotyping.
play like the first like minute to 2 minutes of this one.
First minute to 2 minutes. So you want me to skip a little bit?
Yeah, just play the first minute or 2 minutes, and then after that, just go to the result.
Oh no, I think he said play it for the first couple minutes.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
play
bad,
for
my
the first
bad.
couple of minutes, and then just go to the result.
Okay, got you.
prove to your ex-fiance, Mr. Buckley, that he fathered your 22-month-old son, Xavier, because his denial has left you homeless and in need of help.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Buckley, you say Miss Curtis is a cheater, and today the test will prove you are not the father. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Miss Curtis, you say today's results mean everything. Explain.
Well, Your Honor, I grew up with a father. I know how important it is to have a father in your life. And Mr. Buckley says it's very important for our child to grow up with the father. And so with him being in and out of our lives and kicking us out of his
Go ahead, get out, girl.
Take your time. I know it's difficult.
with him being in and out of our life and kicking us.
What's that, Mr. Best?
I said it's the fake tears for me. The fake tears, man.
Oh,
my God.
Yeah, she good as hell, man. This is Oscar territory. She almost had me about to say, "Hey, tell your truth, Queen."
Oh my goodness.
Stan, what are you thinking about all this right now? Brian, play the video.
She should have told the story, then cry.
Oh, so you think the story should have came? Nah, man. I think she played it right, man. She got the tear out of there. I was like, damn, okay, damn.
But normally when they do that, they're guilty.
Oh,
when they
okay.
do that so soon, it's like,
Uh-oh. So then I'm expecting the worst of this test then. Go ahead and play it.
Not only me, but his son out of his apartment. We landed in a homeless shelter.
I did not.
And I was not
true, Your
known
Honor.
as Champ Press Curtis. I was known as Resident 1625, sleeping in a twin-size bed with my son,
That's not true. Your Honor.
Sharing-
Did not kick her out.
sharing everything
What'd she say?
with
Resident?
other residents
She had
in
a
the
number?
homeless shelter.
Yeah, like almost like a.
You say he kicked you out, Miss Curtis?
He went to his landlord, and his landlord sent me an eviction notice. I had just had surgery.
Is that true, Mr.
That-
Buckley?
Yes, that is true, Your Honor. But I allowed her to live in my apartment at that time. I was being nice to her. She got mad at me because I was with.
Hey, no, it's like that woman's face right here. That one.
Yeah, all the chicks is upset. But hey, shout out to him for doing shit legally, man. He was like, look, you get this eviction notice, you gotta bounce. So shout out to him for following the rule of the law.
Exactly.
This credit. Don't credit.
Because you know they'll be ready to try to like pin something against them and make him look bad, be the villain. So, you know, but yeah, that white woman, she wasn't having it. She was about to say something, open up her mouth, but she had to shut up for a second.
Yeah, the white chick was like, I can't believe you kicked out
Yeah.
What was the number she said in the beginning?
Marcus.
Number 75-22. I can't believe you did that to her.
Wait, see,
Number
wait.
8701.
The operation, this is where she should have cried.
So right here.
Yes, she should have cried.
Nah, that would have been a little too obvious then. That would have been too theatrical right there.
Pull the heartstrings. Pull it.
Look, Marcus. Thank you for
What's good, Marcus?
Let's see. Marcus send them pics. And what?
Yeah, you know that they do NFL predictions.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Wally being wrong for the Jets. Get it together, Wally.
The guy so far is not in the wrong if he did everything legally and by the book. And he looked
Shout
like
out
he
to
did do
Marcus.
everything legally by the book too, though. So shout out to that guy. Never doubt he could be Xavier's biological father. Okay.
With someone else. I didn't want a relationship with her. She told me she was going to make my life a living hell while living in my apartment. And that's why I called my landlord. I was being nice to Mrs. Curtis.
At this point, did you believe her son, Xavier, was your biological child?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
Miss Curtis, in your mind, while you're living with Mr. Buckley, did you think he had accepted that Xavier was his biological child?
Yes. He said he had a little doubt in his mind, but that when he looked at Xavier, that was his son. That was his child, that he loved our child. He gave him his last name.
Your Honor, I don't think I can have kids for multiple reasons.
It only takes one fast one. One.
So you don't believe you can have children?
No, Your Honor.
Why?
Your Honor, I was in a relationship before and we tried to conceive a child. We went to fertility specialists and we were on medicine and kept up with ovulation dates and the whole nine, and it didn't happen. As soon as we separated, she ended up having 2 other children. And that's
Hey, hit
that
pause real
happened.
quick. You
And
see the look in her face?
not only that relationship, but with the following relationship.
She was like, "Oh shit, my man got like medical backing and stuff." I thought she was gonna say, I tried with other chicks." He was like, "Nah, the fertility stuff." Her face like kind of dropped a little bit. I caught that.
Mm-hmm. Is he sterile or did he have a vasectomy? We don't know.
I think he's sterile, maybe.
Yeah, sterile.
Hey, man, look, I'm gonna tell you this though, right? If you sterile, that's like the best thing ever for your life, right? You can hit a wall one too many times. You ain't got to never worry about any child support ever in your life, right? So I'm just saying, right? Being sterile is not bad.
Until you meet a chick from the Caribbean islands who know how to mix some potions.
Nah, you gotta find like a Latino, man. That's where everything just goes wrong at that point. So that's the
Damn
only
right. Every guy talk about he's sterile and then come out, you see him push a carriage with the 2. He got like twins and stuff, triplets.
And she's pregnant again.
Man, all the dudes that be pushing them carriages, man, they always look sad, man. You always look upset. And then what used to get me is that like they like, especially like I ain't trying to bring up the church, but I would see them at like the church or whatever, and they'd be like, "Man, you should have a kid." And I'm like, "Why? You look miserable. Why would I have a kid if you look miserable?"
Oh, damn.
Like I'm sorry, I hate to say that, but they just
No, you're right. They look trapped.
Hey, look, talk to Tuesday. We ain't apologetic here though. Look, man, I be having those same type of conversations like from these goofies, and even some of them, right, be like, "Hey, man, you know, man, kids will change your life, man, and it will make you a better father, and your whole world between you and your wife will be great, right, with your children." I'm like, bro, if you already had like a messed up marriage, what makes you think a child's gonna save your marriage? And now you made it even worse because you're already broke. Now you're broker, and now the child has to suffer because of your brokenness and your bad decisions. And y'all still arguing. So no, I'll pass on that one.
Yeah, you know what it is though? It's like when you don't have kids, it's almost like people know that shit sucks, but it's just like, hey, we got to pull them into this shitty existence. So that's all that is. They're like, man, we got to get M3. He ain't got no kids. We gotta pull him into our misery.
So salute to Dirt for keeping it real. Even as a parent, he still kept it real. Salute to you for that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, because I got like one kid, and me and my wife always used to get shamed. They're like, "Oh, you need to have another one." I'm like, "Hell nah." Y'all ain't about to pay these bills. Like, y'all better stop playing. And then eventually, like once they figured out we wasn't gonna do it, then they started telling the truth. They're like, "Yeah, man, we should have done like you guys and only had one because this shit is rough." I'm like, "See, man, y'all ain't shit."
In Haitian culture, you keep on asking them couples when you're gonna have a child. The minute they have it, you are the godparents, and you will be helping with this kid. You asked for them, now they exist. This is also your fault, and here you go. And that's it. They're like, nope, here you go. But I'm gonna say this again: are these kids now anchor babies? Because because they making sure that relationships stick. And kids are forever because that's like your gene pool is now tied to that woman. And now you see your children, you see her, and when you see your grandchildren, you see her or him. I don't know why people think kids are gonna fix stuff. Not even the little fur babies. Y'all have to like do custodies when you guys have your little pets. Like, joint custody. And you guys can't even handle that. Don't be big kids in that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And some of y'all got your husband by knocking off your competition, and you think God gonna bless you in that union? Good luck.
And 3, go to the result, because the result is the best part. Go to the result.
Okay, so now we can skip over this one.
Yeah, we skip all this. Go to the result. Yep.
Okay. Here, let's see.
Oh, he got another license.
Oh, that move
far. Yeah, remember it says it's triple. It's triple.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Hold on.
Nah, you good. Oh shit, they had a diagram of the house. Nah,
Oh, grandma.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, let me go back a little bit more.
Yeah, he looking nervous. He's like, please
don't let him be mine. All right, let's go.
Yeah, go ahead. You good?
When it comes to 22-month-old Xavier Buckley, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Buckley, you are not his father.
He's free.
Let's go. Oh, baby. Hallelujah.
I'm very sorry.
What a hussy. Golly.
Miss Curtis.
I wasn't with anybody else.
Obviously, you were with someone else.
Jesus, Lord.
Go back.
Xavier was born 40 weeks after conception.
Yeah, that's gangster.
December 24th to September 24th is 40 weeks.
I need you to stop this right now, babe. He's not the father. I don't know what you're wrestling with.
M3, please go back. M3,
but
please
you
go
are
back.
a
Go back,
ball
please.
of nerves.
Yeah, go back. We got to hear that again. Please go back. Please.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, look at that strong face. Jamal Smalls, like, salutes to you. Thank you for tuning in.
Salute Jamal Smalls. Salute, brother.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, that's the look of Xanax right there. She looking crazy.
Man, that's like when the Xanax started to wear off, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Xanax and a little bit of Irish whiskey and shit.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Without attacking the mental health field, or it could be that her
I apologize, Dan.
Reality. It's okay. For reality.
we got to keep it a buck, Stan. Look at that look, Stan. Look at that face.
She's determined. She got faith, and she's determined that
she convinced herself. Hey, that homeless shelter. She's like, I gotta get back in the crib. She's like, look, I will lie to myself.
Look, she don't have to pack up a pistol, and she could just murder you with those eyes, though.
Yeah, son, I would have moved back to that state. I'd be done with the whole state.
Yeah. She's like, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Let's see.
If this is in like California, I'm going to like Maryland.
No, this is in Arkansas. They were in Arkansas.
Okay, well, I'm out of there. I'm going to across the country. I'll be in North Carolina.
Marcus says, why do I hate goodbyes for all this time? He was like, I sent you this. I said, I sent it to you. Was with someone else. What song is that? Boy, I'm gonna hey, you type in a song, I'm gonna butcher it. So and be hella offbeat. But shout out to Marcus, man, with the comments. But let me go ahead and play the video.
I'm very sorry. Miss Curtis.
I wasn't with anybody else.
Obviously, you were with someone else.
Jesus,
Wait,
Lord.
hold on,
I
wait.
wasn't with anybody else.
Obviously, you were with someone else.
Yo, that's like, yo, he sound like he could be like a strong actor though. I'm telling you, that face like that. Y'all remember that Ray reality dating show back in the day? Yo, Danger, she smashed a homie.
Remember that shit?
Y'all know that show?
Mm-mm.
Nah, I don't remember that.
It sounds familiar, but yeah, I can't remember exactly.
Damn.
Jesus, Lord.
Xavier was born 40 weeks after conception. December 24th to September 24th is 40 weeks.
I need you to stop this right now, babe. He's not the father. I don't know what you're wrestling with, sweetheart. But you are a ball of nerves, anger. You just wound up.
Your Honor, I'm still willing to be in Xavier's life. The way he looks at me, the way he runs up to me. Now all the drama and extracurricular stuff can be cut short.
Oh, man, look, you had the opportunity to be a free hoe like me, okay? Don't go back for, oh God, what's wrong with you, man?
Like, why go
I'm
through
still
this?
willing to be in his life.
No.
Yeah, he wildin'. He need to be hugging them streets. I'll be in the streets so deep. I'll be like, oh, welcome back, streets. I missed you so much.
This would
Yeah,
be
he tripping.
I'll find a Caribbean woman, let her fix her potions, and show up with 5 kids in front of her. All these are mine. What?
Oh man, he gonna be a, you know, he must be a Christian, man. So he has
I'm petty. I'll be like, hey, Christianity showed me how to be petty. So God taught me to forgive. But you know what? Let me go ahead and help him out a little bit before that happens.
I can't even put Christianity on him. I think, man, some dudes just want to be the nice guy in all times, and it's just like, nah, man, like
that's not
that ain't your situation. Depart, man. Pump that energy into your next relationship. It's just like, man, you got to detach, man. Like, damn that.
And find out what's wrong with your little swimmers. Get that fixed and healed. And he need to find out who his real father is. Like, man, get out of here with that stuff. You ain't Joseph. You're not Joseph and Mary.
I think he does really love the child, and I think that's the hard part, because if he really loves this child, you know what I'm saying? I can't fault him for that. But unfortunately, he loves a child that's with somebody that's trifling.
Yeah,
that's the
see,
hard
there you
part.
go.
If you
Know what I
really
mean?
love the child, get the child his real father. You are not Joseph and Mary. The Messiah already came one time.
Yo, he's crazy.
wait, but Bess does have a point, right? Because look, okay, imagine me. I like to put myself in other people's shoes, right? Because I know I'm not going to do that. But imagine me falling in love with a single mom of 3 children, right? And you develop...
Cut the show. Cut the line, damn it. Bad scenario.
Okay, we just got done with Halloween.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, that's like a horror story, sir.
Yeah. That's like Friday the 13th, The Purge and shit.
Okay. I know we gotta think about Thanksgiving and Christmas, but that ain't it.
Well, guys, man, like I officially canceled the show, right?
All right, here's the scenario. Say I got like 5 kids and 7 baby mamas. We're like, oh, hell no.
What are you doing on this podcast?
We're all on EBT and Wick.
Oh, shit.
You need to get your 3rd job. You won't be doing no podcast. You need to...
Nah, but go ahead with your scenario. Sorry you messed it up, but yeah, it was off to a bad start. We love you like a brother, though.
Hey, I would have canceled the show. Me saying that if I was really serious, though, so I ain't gonna lie, though, right?
No, we thought you were gonna say 1, but that number was like...
Yeah,
No, because look. I'm gonna get to the story in a minute, right? But because it was a time, right, where this woman asked me, right, all kinds of questions, like, oh, like, what did you do for your birthday or whatever, right? Because everybody's saying happy birthday, and they want to know what I did. I was like, man, I didn't do shit, man. I just, I'm a young 40, man. This is the story of my life, man. I ain't be doing shit. Just go to church and maybe spend time with my family and friends, and that's it. Nothing special. But she was like, you didn't go out for Halloween? I'm like, I'm a grown man. Like, I ain't got no children. What do I need to go out for trick-or-treating for? Like, oh, well, because I went out for trick-or-treating. I said, oh, you must have some kids. Yeah, she's Mexican, by the way. And yeah, as a matter of fact, like, I got
four. With you, we know.
She has 4 kids, right, and a grandson. I was like, God.
Wait, how many kids?
4 kids and a grandson. And I know another lady that has 4 kids and a granddaughter. And I know, and one more that has 4 kids and a granddaughter that was born on my birthday. So anyway, so 3 of them. It's something about the number 4. So the number 4 just always sticks to my head.
Dude, there's 5. They got 5.
So the old grandchild excuse.
Yeah, that grandchild is hers. That's fine.
The point is, right? Imagine me, right? Okay, dating like a Latino woman, right? With 4 or 5 kids, right? We're gonna count the granddaughter or grandson, right? And they got 5 on the empty. Yeah, I know, right? And I developed like an emotional attachment because see, the thing is, you really love someone. You're gonna love her. I'm trying to say, hey, hold on.
So what are you on crack?
Let me zoom in real quick, right? So y'all can hear me clear, right? So you really love someone, right? You're gonna love the kids and the grandkids.
No.
Okay? Because love is what brings relationships together. That's what we love.
Send them back to their daddies.
Oh man, my chest hurting.
Send them back to their daddies.
Yeah.
Send them back to their daddies or their father's side of the family. No.
Hey, time somebody's like, hey, look, I got 4 to 5 kids. All they should be hearing is tires peeling in the parking lot. They be like, hey, I got 4 or 5. That's all.
You gotta walk away from the mortals. You gotta walk away from the mortals so they don't follow you. Just walk. So they can look elsewhere. Just walk away. Don't run. So you'll look like food. Don't do it.
Yeah, for 4 to 5 kids, you should be attached to your bank account.
No, you got that many kids, you'll a stay-at-home school teacher. Like, you shouldn't be dating. I'm sorry. Like, no, you should. And women don't come for us. For men too. You got that many kids, you should be on every PTA meetings. You should be a coach, doing homework, have little educational pods. You don't need to be in these streets. You don't get a break either. Like, no.
Yeah, for 4 or 5 kids, you should be at the house knitting blankets, doing arts and crafts and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You already got 5 children. You don't need to breed no more. You're being selfish. Let somebody else do some breeding, and let somebody else be in the relationship.
Well, we're working on like this 6. Oh, God.
Should be a cap on all this. Like, you don't get married again. You get married only 2 times in your life. It's a wrap. Done. You don't get no 3rd time the charm. Too bad. Let them go. Let those people find somebody else they have a fighting chance for. No.
Well, speaking of marriage, right? I think, right. Well, this is something I heard, right? But I think like. So this is a story of a guy, right, who's been in the friend zone for like, I'll say X amount of years, okay? After his like divorce or whatever, and then he fell in love like with his best friend, okay? Now, the best friend got like, of course, 5 kids or whatever, because we're always going to include like the grandchildren, right? Well, 6 coming up. But the thing is that he waited patiently. He gave gifts. He does things that I would never do, right? I would just say, look, hey, I like you, and then that's as far as I'll go. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna be over pursuing, bearing gifts or whatever, and just being by your side, especially like if you already made clear that a no is a no. But the guy kept pursuing, and it made me feel like, well, damn, man, like these fucking simps like keep winning, bro. I feel like they keep winning. Like, it's like the moral of the story is like no matter how many freaking kids that you bear up, no matter how old you become, you're always gonna have a happy ending because there's always gonna be a sucker around that's gonna be waiting in the corner to save you.
Yuck. You see, and this is why sometimes I have to remind God, I seen how you bless evil men. I will not have less. I seen what you give to evil men, and you will not give me less.
Hey, what you mean by evil, Stan?
Huh?
What you mean by evil? You said the evil guys are making out.
Man, they were straight up, full what they were evil. Mirrors broke, angels left, and they get Miss America and Miss Universe.
They get the bad bitches though. I mean, sorry, the bad women. I mean,
so Stan, so the good guys get what? The basic joints.
I don't know. No, not basic joints, but they get to be an
the
extension of God's love, which is not me. I'm sorry. No.
Man,
I'm sorry. And how y'all treat good guys, ladies, it shows. So I've learned I don't want to be a nice guy, a good guy. I will be fair and just. That's it. I'm not nice. I'm not good. I'm fair and I'm just because I'm gonna judge. Because we are that age, we do have to judge. We've seen too much. And no, you need to go back to your husband, i.e., your baby father. As like what's his name put it, Antoine put it with the top with y'all.
Right,
they ain't like that stuff. Like you need to go to your husband. They're like, I am not married. Your baby father. You need to go see.
Let me just say this, y'all. Right? Look, I'm just going to just flat out say this. Right? I believe that God is red pill. Okay. I mean, he's the one who created all this fuckery, right? With this female nature shit, right? But
is he?
I think the reward,
right?
Huh?
Isn't that purple pill? I don't know the colors. What's the colors?
Oh, okay.
It's blue, red. I think the purple is in between. Some people use. There's some black shit now.
Oh well, we no black pills like the hopeless ones, right? We ain't gonna fuck the black pill, right? But the purple pill is basically like you are red pill aware, like you understand female nature, but you still it's like a hopeful romantic, right? You still believe that there's still hope in being in relationships, being married, even if you are aware of the child support system and alimony, you just believe that hey, relationships can still work out. Whereas red pill is still like, hey man, I'm just gonna like smash and dash. And I'm going.
That's not God. I think God is more purple. God is.
Look, God made a tree of evil, and He made a tree of whatever, right? My point. Well, okay. My point is that okay, we could go and say God's purple pill, right? But what I'm saying is that look, I think there's a bigger reward. Okay, I'm not saying be an asshole, but it's like you gotta be a man, right? That you just really don't care about what these like females be doing. Like you have to be like that type of dude where it's like you're willing to pass up on many like available ass, right, to actually get a quality woman. And the more women that you pass up, that's all about that BS. The greater the reward that's going to be. But the problem is, most men we tend to get afraid because we don't see the bigger picture. We just like to take like the little hanging fruit that whatever that's out there. So there's like a obese chick or whatever, an ugly chick, or a chick that's like maybe from range to like 3 to 5, and they're giving some type of attention. You're gonna go along with it because you don't believe as a man that you're gonna do better for yourself. And so shout out to scam like you.
Yeah, I think most people. I think you're right. I think a lot of people move out of desperation.
Yeah, I know we did the pills color Scam likely just gonna pop up.
That's a scam. Hate the pills.
Yeah, fuck them pills.
I knew it. I like. Let's get a scam like come up. Let's get.
What's your issue with the pills, Scam? What's
Everything's an extreme, and they won't just realize women are whooping that ass. Most people in any kind of pill is women dangling a string and spanking that ass. The blue pill, she dangles a vagina and you see his neck rocking back and forth. Oh yes, I'll do anything you say, baby. The red pill, a vagina beat him across the forehead and ran out. So now, man, you got to get these women. You got to control them and hide the vagina under the bed, because if they look at another man, all this fearful garbage. And they blend it in the bipolar pill. Like it was purple. So
the purple is like
they ain't gonna get them.
like they want it.
You got to duck and dodge, and I don't know it to the point. I don't know what this stuff is, but whatever happened to.
You know what it is?
What?
Women still the prize. At the end of the day, women are still the
I
prize.
hate the prize. I hate it so much. Why? There's two people sitting at a dinner table. Baby, you won the prize, right? You know who I am? You know who I am?
No. You don't say it, but the behavior is this. I go to work. I take care of myself. So
that's
what it is. I took a shower today so I can get a woman. I
Let me ask you.
got this cologne so I get a woman.
Hey, Jerk.
Grow my beard out to get a woman.
Hey, Jerk. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Do you like your wife?
Yep, absolutely.
Y'all cool?
Yeah, we're
Does
good.
she like you?
Yep.
You remember 3rd grade, 4th grade when you wrote them notes? I like you. Do you like me? You remember those days?
Mm-hmm.
How come 3rd and 4th graders figured it out and you got adults fighting over who the prize?
There's no fight.
Yes,
Women
it is.
Prize. There ain't no
It's like
fight.
that there's a conversation and the word prize comes out.
Because we
The truth
know.
is this.
Because men develop themselves to get the woman.
No. No.
Popeye. If I eat spinach,
Hey, wait, hold
I
on.
get olive oil.
Let me just break this down, right? Let me break this down real quick, right? I do agree with you, Stan, right? That women are the prize, right? I know.
No, I didn't say that.
No, Stan.
But hold on. Let me explain why, right?
Yeah, wilding now.
Go ahead.
See, the thing is, in life, right? Because we're so fucked up individuals. See, we work so hard for ourselves, like to try like build our success, build our careers up, get a whole bunch of money, right? So one day we could actually settle down for a average at best type of woman, right? That's going to tag us. That's going to have a whole bunch of kids because, we can't get the younger ones or whatever. We work hard enough for the below average type of women, and because we still have a viewership of them being the prize. Okay, all the fine hot chicks or whatever, they belong to like Chris Brown and Drake. All right, like they don't belong to us. We can't.
Yes, Sam, he's telling the truth. I work out, get this big chest, smell good, so I get a woman. I'm doing
like I said.
Check me out when I walk.
Like I said, the vagina dangling around off a ceiling and dudes.
Yeah, because that's
there. You go.
That's the prize. Fuck the brotherhood.
No, I'm gonna answer this prize question. I'm gonna answer this dumb prize question because I hate it. Here's the deal.
Go ahead, Scale.
The relationship is the prize, and both parties get to participate in it. How about that?
No, the women's still the prize. So
Jerk, do you get to participate in the prize?
What's that?
You're married, you and the wife. Do y'all both get to participate?
No, absolutely. I think of
when they do the Olympics and there's 3 people, bronze, silver. Do both of y'all get to stand up there holding your flag and running around in the relationship?
Yeah, that's how it should be. If both of y'all got your stuff together, both of y'all should be the prize. But Scam, because I agree with you.
So I mean, I could bring another woman in.
Nah, so Scam's right, but I think what Stan and M3, just because guys pedestalize women, it makes them the prize. That's the reality. So Scam, like with you, you put that work in and stuff. You got a different mindset. Same thing with me. I don't see it like that, but Scam, like these past couple months, man, I got so many partners that I'm like, yo, man, stop. here's the red flags. These dudes like, no, I got to. I love her. I'm like, you know what? I tap out.
You don't understand our love.
Hey, jerk. Then
Man,
3
a
months
week, man.
later, 3 months later, man, these women's.
Oh yeah, no,
these
it's a
women.
cycle, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cycle. Then a new one come in like,
Man, it's the
"Peace."
system. It's divorce courts. It's the hypergamies and it.
And the women know the playbook too, and they come around. They're like, "I'm not like this. I know you're not. I'm ready to go."
I put it like this.
Yeah.
I troll. My job is to go in and blow those panels all the way up until they kick me off.
Yes.
But
Acts like a vouch for it.
22-year-old dude somewhere who wants to know how this is supposed to work. I ain't the expert, but I'm at least smart enough to understand that, because I know people who are successfully married that are rocking. She happy, he happy. They both on track. They align, and 80-90% of the time they're good. They ain't arguing. They ain't throwing stuff at each other. You know, competition. And no, I'm the power. I'm the man. I'm the woman. I'm a man. No. I wouldn't even, if I had to do that, I don't want the woman. If I have to argue and compete and flex the muscles, I don't want her. The answer is just no.
But you know, Scam likely.
I mean, she doesn't like me.
You know what? You know.
I agree with you, Scam. Yeah, people
Scam,
overcomplicate this.
And let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
Real quick. What he's saying can actually work. Now, I've only seen what our brother Scam is saying. I've only seen it in my life. I would say less than 5% of my life when it comes to marriage that I've seen that. And I can name the marriages in my life that I've actually seen what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying that you may have a better chance of hitting the lottery. You know what I'm saying? But it can happen, right? It can happen, you know what I mean? But also, I do understand what M3 is saying, that a lot of people, you know, just understand that they average or they're basic, and they're gonna do all these things to just get somebody that's average and basic as well, and I definitely get that. But it also comes from, you know, your personality or how you carry yourself, and your aura, your swagger, your belief system, and just what you put out there and your vibe. So I think all those also determine the person that you're gonna meet and a person that you're gonna eventually be with. So yeah.
And I want to add this, right? Could it be, right? What I love about these talking points, these banter is actually some form of foreplay. Because a woman come at me and she's like, "Who hurt you?" And I'm like, "Who hurt you, boo?" I'm like, "Are you gonna fix me, babe?" And then I'm
Just
like,
being
"I know what
honest.
you're about to say. Do you bring the table? I built it. Can you fix it?" But you know, it's going back and forth, right?
That's the toxic shit. Shout out to Stan though.
But you know, it's going back and forth because she's trying to figure out what I'm listening to. I'm like, I guess I already know what you listening to. And we, like, soon we tire each other out. I'm like, "You done? You hungry?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I'm Haitian." She's like, "Oh, you eat cats?" And I'm like, "Well, later on after dinner, if you spread your legs, maybe I will."
Well, as a disclaimer, y'all, don't tell that to a coworker.
Now, this only on the date. So I'm just saying, like, a lot of times I find these talking points just banter talk, because at the end of the day, men want women. I don't know if women still want men. That's debatable. But for us, we still want women around. So I always said that women are a prize. Like, we work basically to get women to pay attention to us.
Hey, Stan,
Mm-hmm.
let's go beyond the surface level.
Yes.
The surface level, they only want the guys 6 feet. They only want this. They want the monies, and the men just want the. That's the surface level.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go deeper and talk about realistic women that you actually spent some time with.
So we're not even there yet.
Them as individual. Oh, okay. That might be
We're
one
not
of
there
the
yet.
problems.
Because we're not there yet, because we got to get what I see, right? When we call talking points, people say they tired. I'm like, that's good, because guess what? You got to, like, you know, sometimes I think these talking points are just straight up spirits, right? And you just got to, like, get through it, get through the bullshit. And then after that, let's go. Who are you really? Because one thing I don't like asking people, like, what do you do for a living? I'm like, cut that mess out. Like, I don't need money from you. You don't need money from me. Like, who are you? What's your hobbies? And you just gotta like keep it there, because sometimes people do want to hide or whatever. We're in this information age where people could be whoever they want because of the internet. And that's going to take time for me to figure you out. But at the same time, I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket, because there's a lot of women out there. And I don't have so much competition, because men our age is already deleted. They already defeated. And they got baby mamas and dramas. And they probably already married. So...
You're killing me, man. Hey, Stan.
I got a couple of clips I need to play out real quick. So let me play this one. It's going to be really funny. I need to get back to the topic.
I love making Scam smile too.
You're killing me.
I'm enjoying the conversation between y'all.
Yeah, man. Like it's hilarious, man. All right, fair use.
You looking for $100,000 wedding?
Yes.
Yes. Why?
I have high standards, and I feel like I shouldn't lower them just because.
I have high standards too. I went to a justice of the peace. Married 32 years. The biggest weddings are the shortest marriages, I swear. You know, Kim Kardashian, that dude, 72 days. Took her longer to pick out the dress than it did to be married to her. You know what I mean? You look at, that's just a party. You have that party with, like, on your 25th wedding anniversary, then you could spend that kind of money. $100,000, you never gonna get married, honey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the wrong goal. The goal is to have him, like, for 40 years, not to have one party.
Hey, shit. I would have broke up with her just with that type of mindset. You ain't about to make me broke. For real. Here's the next one.
Yeah, to even go down that path, man. Somebody say 100K for a wedding. I'm out of there.
But, you know, it does happen, man. And I know some people from the church. Shit. Excuse me. That will go out, and it's the wife's decision, but it's the husband's expenses. I remember when
I'm not buying it.
I remember, like, okay, when I first got married, and this person, like, who was assigned to be our wedding coordinator, tried to tell me how to spend my money. Now, if I'm spending my money and it's coming out of my pocket, I set the rules and the precedents, okay? And my budget was no more than $3,000, because we had to pay for a venue, and we had to feed all you little motherfuckers or whatever, right? So give them the best cheap food that money could ever buy, right? And this dude had the audacity to try to tell me, you need to go all out. Some people spend $10,000. Well, that's not me. That's not me, homie. Brian, okay? You know who I'm talking about, okay? And when the price is not right, yeah, I'm throwing a super dominoes or whatever, right? Then, yeah, it ain't happening. You know, there's been like some geeks or whatever, right? That they allow this same dude, right, wedding coordinator, to tell them, hey, this is going to be your best man, and this is going to be the people that's going to be involved into your wedding.
Wait, you don't pick your own people?
No, not with him. I mean, if you're a sucker like Mr. Like, you know, if you're a rude sucker or whatever, right? Yeah, I'm throwing the subliminals out there, right? Like Mr. Nick, you know what I mean?
You calling all of the church out, huh?
Yeah, I'm calling a bitch ass Christian church out. That's the one time I'm gonna just use the B word, right? You know,
allegedly.
But yeah, and that's why I got the shades on for a reason, right? Because I always be ready to go in. But anyways, though, right? The point is that, like, you know, you have like people that's like in the wedding, right? That will tell you how to spend your money. And if you allow people to control, if you allow like these women to control like how you supposed to spend, or society, then it's like, what's the point of even getting married? Because most people who spend like so much are like 75,000, 100,000,
75,000.
Yeah, but yeah, one dude recently spent, like, he's not from church though, but he was like a relative of my coworker. but the parents was rich, so the dad spent the money in the entire wedding. So kudos to that, right? But again, 75,000. What if the dude like cheat on her? What if the woman cheats on her? And the marriage only lasts for like maybe 75 days or something, you know? Like now that all that money that you spent and invested into went down the drain when you could have spent 75,000. They paid in cash too. You could have spent that for like a house or like an investment property. I'm like, and I'll be like, look at that God, like, damn, God, right? You blessing these people, right? Knowing that they're gonna waste all that goddamn money, but for the ones that has an investment mindset, you're keeping them broke.
But M3, you gotta understand, she dreamed about this day since she was little, and she had a book.
Well, you know, I want to start manifestation or whatever you want to call it, right? I might have started like, you know, like doing the Sierra prayers, man, and pray for like a nice, like, you know, investment something, because whatever they're praying to their God about, man, it's working. So, but whatever, right? Anyways, I went on a tangent, so my bad on that one.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah, I got a couple questions
a lot
too.
of people are homeless after they get married. They come back from the honeymoon and they don't have any place to stay. And I'm like, wait a minute, you had enough money for a deposit on a house, but you don't have no place to stay when you come back from the honeymoon?
Well,
yeah,
Yeah, I got a question. There's this place called Reality.
Pull Jay up.
What that belongs to?
This place for Reality.
Uh-huh.
People don't got $100,000 to spend on a wedding. They don't. That's Reality. Where are these conversations taking place?
And we just had it just now. That's what she wanted it. We just saw the clip.
When I was a kid, I found out that cartoons weren't true. And then I moved on. Transformers aren't real. Oh, okay, cool. And I went outside and I did something else. That's reality.
In all fairness, though, what we don't know is that when people do get married, it's kind of crazy, but there's places where they give them loans. And a lot of time when it comes to finances, you know, she's upset. This is her day. She dreamed about it. As the guy, you either like, let me go with it, so this will be, she could be happy, and also you don't want people putting stuff in her ear. Well, you know, if he does this now, imagine when you guys get married. And what it looks like, I'm not saying that anybody's wrong, right? I'm just saying a lot of times it does come up when it's come for discussions or when people get into a fight, and they consider that to be financial abuse later on in the relationships. Yeah. So, yes, this is the part where you did talk about, in all fairness, you did talk about, hey, you guys got to talk about deeper. I don't want a wedding at all. I'm with the judge. Take me to the courthouse, and that's it. I don't want to see nobody. I don't feed nobody. We either going straight to the house, and that's it, because I don't want none of that other stuff. That's who I am. I don't want no deities, none of that stuff. Just put the court, sign the paperwork, and I'm done. I don't want no pledge, no allegiance. Sign the documentation, and I could be out of here.
Stan,
yeah.
There's one thing that 97.3% of the dust panels, the talking point mafia, the red, the crack, and the heroin pill, and all them talk. Yes. One thing they never talk about in relationship conversations.
Cause you know why?
The actual damn relationship.
But you know why? You know why?
All they talk about is the junk. They don't talk about the actual relationship.
But you know why, Scam Likely? You know what happens? When I tell you that women are the prize, the minute they get themselves a woman, they disappear.
Doing it right now.
They disappear. They're gone.
They
I ain't about no pill.
Stan,
the only pill I got.
I hear the word prize at a dinner table. I'm getting up.
Look, the only pill I got is straight up like, listen, stay married, get married. The only pill I have is just that. But men who are any type of pill, once they get a woman, they're out. You won't see them again. And they will pay for this $100,000 wedding. I'm with you. Women,
they don't have $100,000. What are we talking about?
They got the money.
They're just as broke as the woman is.
Account, sir.
They're just as broke as the woman across the table.
If you could spend $300,000 for a bachelor's of arts, you can get $100,000 easy for a wedding.
When do degrees cost $300,000? Just
For
throw it.
bachelors, go to school.
Since
They
when
can
does
find the
college cost
money.
$300,000 for a bachelor's degree?
Have you been to California?
$300,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're doing.
We'll bring you up for that panel later because we have a.
All right, so I got the cost of the average wedding. Let me go ahead and spit that out.
Oh shit. Okay.
So a 2024 Zola report found that the average total wedding expenditure in the United States is around $33,000. That is a slight increase from the previous year's $29,000.
Well, America sure don't know their
George.
money well.
What's up, Jay?
Statement?
Yeah,
First
go
of
ahead,
all,
Jay.
Yeah. First of all, shout out to everybody here, man. Sorry,
What's good, Jay?
I'm on enough, man. Keep myself busy, man. Too much work, but need to do it. So when it comes to the whole wedding thing, I just want to say this now. I used to say this a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because I understand people who want weddings want all the pizzazz and shit like this. So let me say this right now. There are reasons why you shouldn't have a big wedding and things like that. And here's the reason why I'm gonna say that. One, and this is coming from the perspective of people who are just getting out of high school and getting in college and things like that, and maybe getting out. So that transition from out of high school to college and then into your own career. Here's the thing. You're young.
Mm-hmm.
You realize some things that you do because you're stupid. And no one tells, and the problem is I have with a lot of cats and all y'all motherfuckers hold things back. Yeah, I need to be straightforward and say, you know what, you're freaking stupid for doing that. And I would tell my future daughter she's stupid if she did some shit like that. That's number one. Number two, just realize if you have debt or particularly, just realize you are going $30,000 to $40,000 or $50,000 in debt in your marriage already, which is not a damn good idea, to be honest. Because like I said, they want all the pizzazz, they want all the DJ and all this stuff. And guess what? A majority, and with the way the divorce rate is now, personally, how we've seen over the years, they maybe stay together for 3 months, and then after that, it goes off. Or one of them files for divorce, most likely a woman, and then after that, it's pretty much, that's what happens. But the problem, what doesn't go into these ideas or these thought process is planning. So for me, if I'm getting married, it's gonna be a small party around people. I ain't spending $100,000 on shit. You gotta get goddamn mind, because all I need is my 3 bros with me, my mom and my dad, and that's fucking at the end of it. I don't need anybody else in my business. Same thing with her. Her mom and dad, maybe her 2 girls or some shit, and that's about the fucking end of it. After that, short, sweet, then we done. And the thing is, and here's the thing, to make sure there's no debt in going on either one of your side, you knock that both the fuck out, and then after that, clear worries. It's just a matter of you both building up your financial credit, and it's that simple. But people who like to spend money on these weapons, it's a waste of goddamn time. The dress you're gonna wear only goddamn once. That's number one. You too, bro. You're gonna be wearing that tux, that wedding tux, maybe like just one time, and that's the end of that shit. So you get what I mean? So it's just a waste of time, personally.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't think I'm gonna see myself like getting remarried, or it's just the thought of like getting married again. Like, it's too much work. It's so much of a headache, and it's time and money mostly money consuming.
Money consuming. You could be doing better things with your time. You two, like I said, you two could just. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This sounds so for ladies, whatever. I don't give a damn, but I'm gonna say this, bro. You could have the freaking wedding at your old church or freaking maybe in your backyard around freaking people. I've seen so many people do that, and guess what? They still married to this day. Lady, that's day. You want to know why? Because
what?
They went low investment and shit, and then afterwards their investment got high over the years. So I just wanted to touch on that because St. Joseph was saying something and Scam Likely was saying something about that particularly. So I need to touch up on that because I've heard that so many times and I'm like, all right, man, let me just shut that down because nobody needs to be spending a whole lot of money on your wedding, bro. Y'all should be planning for the future.
I would feel like this though.
I think sophisticated jerk would agree with me on that. Like you should be planning financially for the future,
Oh
particularly.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Right.
I think that's what's gonna make you keep you guys together forever in that sense. Have it
Yeah,
all.
I think me and my wife, man, we spent kind of like M3 was saying, man, we spent, I'll say 3,000, and we was pissed. You know, we're like, man, what the hell? Like, we were looking at people eating cake, upset. Like, hey, we might need to knock that shit out their hands so we can save a couple $100. So yeah, we was cheap with ours, but because like you were saying, Jay, man, we were looking at it, man. We gonna pay off our debt, man. We ain't trying to feed everybody so they could just see us in a suit and a dress. Like we've been with each other before they showed up. So
how old were you when you got married?
I was 25. My wife was 23.
Dude,
You're still in the army?
Same age as my brother.
No, I was out the army when we got married.
Okay.
So yeah, we were both going to school at that time. So yeah, we were just like, man, we got bigger fish to fry. We're like, man, we ain't trying to rack up no bills for no wedding.
Exactly. No credit or debt. Exactly.
Hey, Jerk, other question.
Yes, sir.
Y'all worked on the actual relationship, right?
Absolutely.
On the actual relationship?
Yeah.
It wasn't sitting across the table and then 3 attorneys and 2 police officers beating each other over who's a prize and 2 financial advisors and 5 divorce attorneys. That wasn't what y'all worked on the last 10 years?
Not at all.
And then extra paternity tests and the kids and the 40% of the men. That's not, y'all didn't have a statistician right there in the living room?
No.
And watch clips and that wasn't how it been working for the last 4 years?
Nah.
Y'all actually just spend time and enjoy each other and stuff and work on a relationship.
I mean, we definitely had some rough patches, but like you said, we worked on stuff, communication. I know you always bring that up, Scam, and you too, Joe, Stan, where, you know, y'all fixate. I mean, not fixate, but y'all always talk about like communication. So it was a lot of that, a lot of growth, a lot of self-reflection, man, honestly, man, because you could think like somebody has a lot of problems. But like with myself, I was like, man, I know I got some issues. I gotta work on myself and, you know, stay focused on my lane. And it's just like, I think if people took that approach, same thing with my wife, she kind of just focused on like improving herself, then kind of naturally sort itself out. But yeah, I think a lot of times people just fixate on the other person. So that's where the issues tend to come.
You're telling me the best man in your wedding wasn't a divorce attorney?
Nah.
And the person giving the ring wasn't a statistician telling you about 28% of men's, and that wasn't how it worked?
Nope, not at all.
You didn't have a judge on speed dial finding out what the new laws of the system was going to do?
Mm-mm.
You don't know the child support laws in D.C., Maryland, Virginia, wherever you don't know them all by heart?
Nah, not at all.
Interesting. Okay. Just curious.
Not good questions. I think we do need to start kind of describing some of that stuff. Because we talk about it a lot too, where it's just like, you know, when everybody's having dumb discussions with like somebody across the table, I was picking their brain. I'm like, hey, how do you see like finances in a relationship? You know, how's your spiritual background? You know, what do you see yourself in the future? So yeah, me and my wife was having all them conversations. But I mean, just getting back to the wedding thing, man, I think guys just gotta
have a backbone.
Absolutely. Because it's just like if somebody's sitting there and they fixated on having an expensive wedding, that is your red flag. That person's self-centered. They're gonna put you in debt early just to have that what is it, like an hour just to show out in front of people. Cut ties, man. They come in there like, I gotta have my dream wedding cost this much. You need to look at that number, and that's gonna save that number right there. If she's like, oh, 100,000 for my wedding, that 100,000, her giving you that piece of paper and that early cues, it's gonna save you about a good 10 years. What's the typical like divorce rate or years where most people divorce? What is it, like 8 years or something? Yeah, 8 years. It's gonna save you 8 years because you can see that person self-centered. So yeah, guys got to stop walking down that path and thinking like they're forced into situations. It's like, man, you're choosing to be in it.
No, you only walk yourself into that position if you let yourself do that. And also, that's like I said, you need to have a backbone. You need to be direct, and you need to have a plan and an objective. And that's simple, personally, for me, because the thing is, like I said, these are the boundaries that I set, and this is what it is. I'm not spending a lot of money on a big wedding because, trust me, as many weddings I have been to, trust me, I realize how much of a pain in the ass. And guess what? I'm gonna tell you this. I've even told my mother what she likes decorating weddings and things like that. I'm like, Mom, don't do it. You've done that for so many other weddings of our of people of our family. There's no need for you to do that for mine. Don't even do it. Because the thing is, just you and Pops need to be there. And just remember my two brothers, and that's the freaking end of it. We don't need a whole big family over there. They can it is what it is. It's small, short and sweet, and we got it away. And it's that simple. Because the thing is, there's so many much bigger plans we got going on. You hear me? That's gonna cost us in the wrong run. So where, like, it may be, I'm not gonna say super low investment, but I said it may be like mid right now, but it'll get higher later on. Like I say, because our investments and our financial bill will pay us off later on in the end. And here's what I mean by that: us doing the priorities that we need to take care of is gonna put us in a bigger situation. And like I said, because I planned it and plus we communicate and talk, there's no reason for us to do that crap now. And even then, trust me, we can just take vacations if we wanted to, particularly once we got to that point. And like I said, because it's a bigger payoff in the end. But that's mostly for her, man. So, and I'm all cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, you looking long term, man. That's the key, man. People think so short term nowadays, where they put themselves in such a bad situation.
I'm thinking like 30, 40 years, all right, bro.
Yeah.
I can't count 50. I don't know about that.
We still
work. Hey, I mean, I made it. I ain't gonna say nothing at that point.
Yeah, can we kill this narrative of this man sitting here with this Brinks truck, making $500,000 a year, and the woman just spending it all, and she broke?
What we talking
about? Men ain't making that type of money.
No,
and women ain't broke and just throwing it out the window as the car is rolling. Are people broke? Yes. But in these spaces, the manosphere specifically, every dude works 90 hours in the post office. All of them. They're high value. And all the women are on welfare, cheating and drop kicking the baby and chasing around with a frying pan. People are usually somewhere in the same ballpark in ignorance and weight and all other kind of stuff. So everything ain't one-sided. To where the dude just spending all his money that appeared out the sky and the woman is just watching it happen. That's not reality. That makes sense?
No, I'm lost. Where did that come from?
What's that motherfucking pinky?
$100,000 wedding, spending all the money, just buying. Yes, dude.
But again, I'm gonna say
But
this.
usually he ain't managing his money either.
I'm gonna say this again. Yeah. There are loans that you can get for this when it comes to wedding. Wedding industry is a big industry. I'm not fighting against you. It's just the fact that when you go to weddings and you start planning the weddings, that people are financing their weddings. Now, whoever you qualify for, yes, people are getting themselves into debt that we know for sure. And if you go ahead and look up the articles, a lot of weddings are like a dying business right now. Bridal shower, Dave Bridal Shower allegedly was going to foreclosure. Weight Watchers has gone to closure. So like you're looking like people are kind of waking up to it, but again, when it comes to wedding, people are getting themselves financed for it the same way they financing for cars. You can't finance your wedding. It's just not something I'm making up. People they do it.
Nah,
this big wedding.
I think the 100,000 that's definitely a stretch. But like what you said, Stan, I do see a lot of people. I'll say between like 20 and 30,000. They are financing it.
Yeah, but if you have a house, right? You can go ahead and equity. But look, I would never spend that much money. Right? I don't. But she's arguing about that wedding and they're in divorce court. That's where they're at. So there was no talking point that we're looking at. We're looking at an actual footage from divorce court.
Oh yeah, but Scams is he's talking general. Like
every narrative is always a wild scenario, or either it's some actors faking up something.
Yeah, but
you got the girl in the car. Come on, you don't spend $800 on a date. That's not the reality we live in.
No, but
if so, my God, are these dudes ugly? If
But I
that's
think
really
a lot of times parents
Well, they-
play
they
into
got
it
the
too,
money.
man, because there was this one lady that worked with me and she gave her, you know, her and her husband was going to pay for the wedding. So she went to her kids. She was like, look, okay, we'll pay 30,000. You can either like save the money or put it towards your wedding. So her daughter actually chose like to spend it all on the wedding because they were like, oh, you only get that one time, you know. We were just so shocked. We're like, why you even give them an option? You know, because I was just like, that's dumb. I was just like, man, like, she was like, I know that's our daughter. We're gonna spend the money. So I think our parents play into it too, which is sad because it's like, nah, you know what? This is a gift. I'm putting this directly to like your student loan or something, a house payment. It's just like, man, people are getting a little wild and stuff.
Yeah.
Crypto just shot up.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, it's
You
rocking.
know, that's going to help one day generate more income into your system if you utilize it. So,
Yes, the
I don't know.
utility of it.
Shit.
Like I said, you got to understand the utility of the money you have, and also what you're planning it for. And I'm gonna keep it real. Like, work out the decimals, honestly. And yes, I got to put my dudes on the spot here. Not y'all guys, the cats out there, bro. I suck at math, and I'll tell you this: I actually took a little course lesson on actually learning the decimals of how to run like business and actually how to manage money. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Orientation was a pain in the ass, but I learned a lot from it, and really sit down and really work the decimals of like what you got to do in order to invest into stocks and to like building up great credit, things of that nature. And I'm like, dude, this is all beneficial for your future. So, dudes out there, I told you, you got to be 3 out of 5. Take that lesson and make it 4 out of 5. Because, like I say, because you'll be useless to a woman if you can't freaking like learn how to run stuff and actually like know how to manage your money, how to take care of things. But also, I chucked it up to a lot of different things. But just take a crash course on math, bro. On like how to manage money. It's that's simple. If you do that, then you're less likely to spend all your shit at a gambling party in Las Vegas. And I'm not out to somebody right now. Just when I say that, don't do that.
All right, so we got a 3-part series. I want to play this real quick for you guys.
Good morning. I'm here today with Ina Rivera and Adam Rivera. The two of you have been married for 3 years. You are currently separated and do not want to be married anymore. Mrs. Rivera, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here in divorce court today?
We are here today because what was supposed to have been a 2-day break for Mr. Rivera turned into a 2-year break. My husband went to Fort Lauderdale and has not yet returned.
When did he go to Fort Lauderdale?
2 years ago.
What did he say as he left?
We had been having arguments. We had just recently moved to Florida, to Jacksonville, to be with my family. I moved to Florida because that's what he wanted, but his family is in Fort Lauderdale. My family is in Jacksonville. We agreed that we were going to go with my family first, and once we were established and settled, we would move down south with his family. When we got to Jacksonville, he didn't like it. He didn't want to be there. He didn't like his job. He wasn't making the money that he was used to making. So he was stressed. He would walk in the door. His attitude changed. He wouldn't communicate. He kind of kept to himself. After dealing with that for a few weeks, I was like, maybe you just need a break. Maybe you need to go visit your family. Just go ahead and go.
In other words, did you put him out?
I did not.
Because it looks like that's where we're going.
I did not.
Did you ask him to leave?
I asked him to go for a few days.
So you suggested that
he had been wanting to go. I didn't say get out. That's where he wanted to go. He had been wanting to visit. So I said, go ahead and go down there.
Okay. Mr. Rivera, your version of that event.
I really didn't want to move to Jacksonville because I didn't know anybody there.
Well, why did you move? What, things not going well in Cincinnati?
Yeah, it started to not go well. We both lived in Cincinnati long enough, and I was pretty much tired of the cold weather.
Right.
And a lot of other stuff that was going on in Cincinnati. It was just time to get away from Cincinnati.
You needed a
fresh start.
All right.
We agreed to move to Jacksonville. Like I said, I gave in because I knew she didn't. Her thing is she has like a comfort zone that she tries to stay around. Like she doesn't want to get outside of her comfort zone. I'm more like I can go anywhere and
try new things, do new stuff, all that.
Right.
So what went wrong in Jacksonville?
when we moved to Jacksonville, it was like I moved to the Wild West. That's what it seemed like. It was like there was I couldn't find nothing to do. I would ride around on my motorcycle and try to find stuff to do. Nothing to do.
How did that impact your relationship with Mrs. Rivera? Because when you move somewhere and you don't know anybody, you know, to me, you rely on one another for comfort, care, and fun. Why did it pull you two apart instead of bringing you two together?
She knew people. Her family, her mom, her sister, they were there.
So she was okay.
She was okay. That's still within her comfort zone. Me, like I said, I jumped outside of my comfort zone and was like, okay.
Well, Mrs.
Let's go
Rivera,
down there.
if you knew people in...
Oh yeah, I forgot it, because it's a 2-part series. So, all right, part 2.
It was just getting good.
I know, right?
Right.
It's like, man, what's up with the other part?
Here's your part 2. Here we go.
Mr. Rivera, I'm going to start with you. I understand that in addition to the move and being unhappy, and I think I understand what happened there, but you also have trust issues between the two of you.
Yeah.
Who doesn't trust whom?
She doesn't trust me. I don't have trust issues. I pretty much, if she's going to go out or do whatever she's going to do, fine, go do that. So that we can have a pretty much like time apart from each other, so that when we come back together, it's like you kind of miss each other.
How do her trust issues manifest themselves?
She's got an addiction to social media, and on social media, as soon as we moved from Cincinnati, everything went haywire on social media. People were, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. She wanted the password to my social media accounts, and I'm like, well, if they're mine, why would you need the password? She kept insisting that, oh, I want the password. I want the password. You're being sneaky. Whatever you're doing on there, you're being sneaky, because I would meet new people from my motorcycle club that were in that area.
Let me ask you this. Was she allowed on your social media sites, or did you keep that separate from her?
No, at the time we were friends on each other's page. So, I mean, she could get
see
on
what
mine,
everybody
she could see
else
what I posted. I could see what she posted. But she wanted to actually see
messaging,
the behind the scenes on it. Yeah, the
okay.
messages back and forth. Like,
Yeah, that's
so she wanted to see what was going on. True enough, I didn't have anything going on there.
He's
but
a
it was the
liar.
benefit of the doubt that I was like, I didn't want to give her my password.
Okay.
So
why do you have trust issues? What were your concerns?
My first issue with Mr. Rivera was the first instance. I went through his phone. We had a perfect day. Everything was fine. We're laying in the bed. His phone goes off. I grab it like I always did.
You see, this is
It's a
where you
text
messed
message.
up
It's
at.
a naked picture.
Hold on. I'm just going to pause real quick. This is where you women mess up at. Stop going through our phones. Don't do that. Okay. Matter of fact, Stan, you remember this like a scripture about people being nosy, and then once you find out, and it's like, you know, it becomes more detrimental. I forgot what that scripture called, but
I know what you're talking about, Holmes.
yeah. But the point is, man, is that
M3 made up that scripture. Shout out to him though.
you just gotta look it up in the book of QueBee somewhere, right? You know,
talks about
no, but seriously though, right? Like, why are you going through the man's phone? Like you already within the comfort zone of your family. Your man's is now finding a motorcycle gang, right, to actually be happy with. Just allow your man to be happy and just shut up, right? But it's like you gotta try to find some way to get into some shit, get into some type of drama, because now you're bored. So now you gotta nitpick and see what your husband is up to, and it's ridiculous. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and continue this one because I want to see part 3.
Of some girl. His reply to her was, "You're hiding all the goodies." So she sends him another picture with her front completely exposed. That's the first instance. That when he got out the shower, I simply told him, I was calm. I told him, your phone went off. You can check it. I'm going to bed. You go to bed also. We both have to get up in the morning. When you get up in the morning, pack your stuff and take it with you. I was calm.
Did that happen, Mr. Rivera?
I don't remember that. That incident, I do not remember.
What do you mean? Now, see there? That means it happened. And I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah, there's some bullshit
I would
here.
remember whether or not somebody sent them a naked picture and not enough was shown, so you needed to see more. I can absolutely say that never happened to me.
I don't think
if you can't say it didn't happen, it happened.
It wasn't a naked picture, but something got
The
sent. I
first
don't
one
think it was
wasn't
a naked
naked.
picture. But
Once he told her,
Lord
"You're hiding
have
all the goodies," that's when the naked picture came.
now, if a message got sent, it got sent. I'll take fault at something I probably did back
Well,
then.
tell me about the next one.
The next instance,
Damn, he got another
Mr.
instance?
Rivera had his social media page set up to where I could only see certain things. Certain things were blocked. So once I got the password, he had cleared everything out. Everything was empty.
Is there a
She
reason
assumes I
why?
cleared everything.
Is there a reason why you would have a social life or an entire area of her life that she would be
That's why, man,
precluded
get
from
that two-way factor, man.
participating in?
That's not true. I set up my account because one, I don't put all my business on social media. She does. Her every
I
footstep.
only have
She could
friends
post
and
she's
family
going
on
to the
social media. I
bathroom.
don't
She
have
could post-
random strangers
She
on my
could post
social
that
media.
she's I just ate a bowl of cereal. She wants to post it on social media. I don't do that. I don't want everybody to know at my every move. She does that, and it's like she's addicted to it. It would be times we'd be asleep, 3, 4 in the morning. I roll over and I hear.
I wasn't
because
on social
she's
media.
on
I just
social
couldn't
media.
sleep.
She's
so
on
I would be
social
on my
media.
phone.
Do you post your every breath on social
do
media?
not. When I'm upset with him, yes, I post it. I vent, and I shouldn't, but I did. And
I have so much to say about that.
I know,
Yeah,
and the
that's
whole
a
he
lot of the
claims
problem.
that he did the social media for motorcycle, so he can get to meet people in his club in other cities and states. That whole situation I didn't like.
Let me explain to you my thoughts on this matter.
Oh,
You said it's part 3?
Yeah.
But real quick, let me ask everybody. So based on that video clip, man, do you think both of them are kind of toxic? For like always like wanting to get in each other's phones and all that stuff? Or do you think like she's...
I actually think that she might be a little possessive, a little bit. Like I said, just trying to like go through his phone, things like that, which is something I don't even really worry about half the time, and trying to see things that you need to be seeing like personally. So, for example, what if he was a businessman and he had personal talks, personal clients, and you're hearing talks between him and some guys? That's nothing you shouldn't be involved in. That's his business, and also is what provides the money and whatever's going on. Second of all, I think a little bit. Okay, I'll say this. I think the guy's a little bit of a clown, to be real, especially with how he responded by saying, "Look, I don't know how they got there," or some shit like that. I'm like, bro, niggas just playing dumb. So come on, bro, come on, sophisticated jerk. You know I'm right. That nigga's playing dumb. You playing dumb.
Oh yeah,
So
he playing.
That's the only thing. The only thing I'll defend him on his phone, and that's pretty much about the only thing I will defend him on. Like nobody's going through nobody's phone. I think motherfuckers are people take that way too far, and it's on some creepy stuff when people try to do that. So, but other than that, I just think, like I said, I think the wife probably needs to, I don't know, she needs to see a therapist. Particularly, he needs to stop bullshitting with people on his phone, and then just talk to a bunch of real people, and that's about the end of that. But toxic, I don't know. I can't say toxic. They just got problems.
What's your take on that? This whole scenario, you think they both stepping out of line, a little toxic?
Who are you asking?
You, Scam.
I think they need to figure out who's the prize. I think they should get some attorneys involved and just battle it out on the dust panel. Look, if two people don't like each other and don't want to move like husbands or wives or dating people, they're just gonna do what they want to do. It's whatever, man. Y'all gonna just figure it out, or don't just beat each other. I mean, that ain't a husband, that ain't a wife. They're gonna do what they do. They made a decision that the answer is just no. They're not looking for answers. It's just dust.
I think the biggest mistake was that he already moved to a different state, treating the woman like she was surprised to begin with. So he knew her worth, but it wound up biting him in the rear because he wasn't happy ultimately, and now he's seeking pleasure somewhere else.
What about you, Stan? What's your take on this situation?
They spent 2 years apart. Ego pride, selfishness. Because they could have spent those 2 years trying to figure things out and getting back together. And now we're on divorce court. I think we don't know, again, we don't know how to reconcile. That's something that we don't know how to do. We always talk about forgive, and all this, and forgive and forget, and all the other weird stuff, right? But we never taught to how to rebuild. Because there's a child involved as well. You're in Fort Lauderdale, she's in Tampa. That's only 4 hours. Tampa, right? Or Jacksonville?
They're in Jacksonville. Stay out of my area. Stay in Jacksonville.
Okay. They're like 6 hours away. So you mean to tell me in those 2 years, like, you never went up to see her and the child? Or like, you know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. Like, yo, guys, like, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all married and it took y'all 2 years to get to this point to divorce. So this is sad.
Yeah, my take, man. I don't understand, like, when people want to, get in each other's phones and stuff. Because my thing is like, man, if you want to be each other's parents, man, you already off to a bad start. If you lack that type of trust, so yeah, to me, they already messing up there. But that one dude, man, he definitely, I agree with like what Jay was saying. He's a clown. Because my thing is like, man, if your money's low and you joining a motorcycle gang, biker club, whatever, and you can't pay your bills, man, you kind of misguided. Because the way he was talking, he's like, oh man, I was bored. I didn't do this. It's like, man, you a grown man. What you looking for? Entertainment, hanging out and stuff? You got to get a job and, kick into your household and stuff. So yeah, the fact that he was kind of mentioning like he's bored and stuff, and she got her family down there. It sounded real like sensitive to me. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, so if it's a kid director, I don't know what you're saying. I think it's a thing of us men that we do. I'm like say anybody can get bored, particularly, but the thing is, you find new ways to keep yourself entertained. And I've said this before when it comes to marriage. It's not up to a person to make you happy. That you make yourself happy within the marriage that you are in. That's not their job. Like I said, we're not here to be entertainers. My woman is not my entertainment. Doesn't say that she's not my entertainment. She's not, and guess what? I'm not her entertainment. So the thing is, we all have. That's why I said that. That's where like the separation of lives before you come together. It's more so. That is your outlet. That's your outlet. I think that's the best way I can describe it is my friends are my outlet. I talk to them, my boys, all that shit. That's all the reprieve that I need.
Jay, question.
Else. What's up?
I'm not to say that your job is to make the person happy, but happiness matters. If your friends are your outlet, what's your inlet?
My wife.
It's supposed to be her. So if two people ain't happy, they run into their friends. What you need a wife for then?
No. I'm just saying, like, in a sense of like, if like, so for example, in the video where he was saying like, oh, he felt motivated. She said he felt, distraught, motivated because of the job. I talk to my boys about that shit. I don't talk to my wife about that. And the reason why is because they're better equipped to handle hearing me out, particularly. Now, if there's something that I need it.
I want a wife that I can talk to. I want to be able to bring whatever and be able to bring it to my wife. And I want her to be able to bring everything to me.
Hey, and like you said, there's nothing wrong.
To a level. Certain stuff, I got to stand up and pretend like everything's all right at times.
There we go, right there.
I mean, I'm trying to be balanced and reasonable. I mean, I ain't going to be sobbing to the wife all the time every time I'm mad, but it's good to have a woman there to support you. That's her job.
I don't disagree with that. I like that idea. M3?
When they pull happiness away, that's damn scary. Because I'm like, dang, what you want to? Let's be real. You want the one to make you happy.
I think to a certain degree, not the dependency happy, where it's just like, because some people, man, they are what they call them, energy vampires, man, where they think you need to be a court jester and shit. So right. I when it's over the top, but I agree with you to a certain degree. Scam where it's just like, yeah, you could talk to somebody, but I think like
balance.
Yeah, there's a balance to it, like you said, where like if I was looking for like a solution or something, I'm gonna be like, man, let me hit up Scam, man. He's very logical. He got a different mindset, or I might hit up Jay or something like that. But you do got to have that outlet too with the person you with, where you could have some conversations.
Hey, where's Manic? He good?
Yeah, he's straight.
Oh, cool.
Guys, let me go ahead and finish part 3, and then I wanted to close out right after this too. So,
all right.
I understand that this relationship is over, but I have to say this because you're going to have other relationships and other people are paying attention to what's going on. This social media stuff is not, everybody's using it as an excuse to feel better right now. It's like, I have a problem. So instead of being an adult and sucking it up, then talking to my husband or my wife about it, I'm going to go social media like I'm 15 and tell all my little girlfriends about what he said, blah, 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 attack and reach out and all that kind of stuff. You are not 12 anymore.
I couldn't talk to Adam.
I'm still talking. You are not 12 anymore. You do not resolve your problems in the hallway of a high school, which is what social media has turned out to be. It can be used, successfully. I don't post anything, message anything, do anything that would cause me concern. My husband can be right over the top of my head, anything I type. If I'm getting ready to type something and I would want to look over and see if he's there, I don't type it because he's number one. Mm-hmm. He's number one out of everybody. And the minute you start taking your problems and disseminating it to the world at large, even if it's your family and friends, he is no longer number one. He's number 17. And when your man or your woman is number 17, you can't keep him. Just doesn't work out. All right, I'm gonna say that. Now, why don't you tell me about his financial shortcomings? Because I'm through fussing.
His financial I'm not actually sure how short they were. When he left, me and my son, we didn't hear anything from him for almost 8 months. So there was no support, no phone calls. I had no way of getting in touch with Mr.
You
Rivera.
had no idea where he was.
I knew where he was. I knew he was in Fort Lauderdale. I had no way to contact him. I would have to reach through to his family members or just try other sources. I had no way to contact him directly. So there was no contact. There was no financial support for our son.
Mr. Rivera, did you just bounce and not talk to your wife, not talk to to her about your child, not make sure that your kid was okay? Did you just bounce?
No, that's not true. When let's go back to when she said she told me to get out to leave for a few days. That wasn't what I was told. I was told to get your stuff while I was at work. She sent me a text. I want you to get your stuff and get out. So to me, get out means go. So I left.
Right.
And not only did I just leave, I left everything I had. All I had was
you couldn't take it with you.
I had my motorcycle. I got on my motorcycle
and just
and whatever I had on my back and like a bag, like a cowboy, and rode out.
That's all he could fit on the bike.
She had both cars. I was gonna take the car, but she said, "Give me my keys back." So I gave her the keys.
But what about your son?
When I left, that's not so true that she didn't get in contact with me. She had my number because I didn't change my number until after the fact, where she was back to back calling while I'm at work. I work at a motorcycle shop, so I can't physically stop doing what I'm doing to text back, and there's paragraph after paragraph after paragraph after paragraph.
How long was it between the time you left and you first contacted her about your son in any way, shape, or form?
I want to say it was a few weeks. It had to be a few weeks because she told me to send her some money. At the time when I first got down there, I wasn't working. I worked like little odd jobs with my uncle.
Did he contact you within a couple of weeks when you asked him to send you?
I spoke with him a couple weeks after he left.
So you did have a means by which to get a hold of him.
No, he changed his number after that. We had an agreement. I told him just give me $50 every 2 weeks for daycare, $100 a month. That became, I think he may have sent it once. And then I didn't hear from him for like 8 months. Is that true? He disappeared.
No, I sent it more than once, but it's her thing with money is that's a problem too.
And we could have sent $50.
But then when I sent it, and you just heard her say $50 every 2 weeks, $100 a month. When I would send it, oh, that's not enough. That's not enough. So now she wants more. But I'm like, if we agreed on $50 and I send the $50, you can't you can't say, oh, well, that's not enough.
Do you really think $50 every 2 weeks is enough to support your child?
No, it's not. I mean, it's not. But like I said, when I left, I quit my job and everything that I was working when I was in Jacksonville. So I had to start
let me say this, Mr. Rivera. At no point in time do you get to do anything that precludes you from taking care of your child. And I don't care how crazy she was or whatever she was doing, because I'm sure she was off the chain, off the hook, wrong, ratchet, and all kinds of other things. But you don't do things that preclude you from making sure that your child is financially stable. And that's exactly what you did, because it was in your best interest. And that was not cool.
Her mother is with us.
Does she help
No.
with the kids?
They could tie her up and just do what they want with her.
They wouldn't tie up grandma, would they?
Yes, they would.
You have 10 children.
I think that's the end of the.
10.
I don't think I ever want to get married.
It's not wonderful anymore because you
Oh, no.
and give them a lollipop. It's not. And unless you're willing to
tomorrow?
put up,
My bad, hold on.
you're foolish.
And just do what they want with her.
They wouldn't tie up grandma, would they?
Yes, they would.
You have 10 children.
10.
10 kids. You got plenty to do. Mr. and Mrs. Rivera, I'm glad you're getting a divorce. Mrs. Rivera, I will say this to you. You're foolish. You had a good thing. As soon as it wasn't a perfect thing, it made you angry. Nobody's ever going to be perfect. You most certainly are not perfect. And the next guy you get is not going to be perfect. And unless you're willing to put up with a little bit of, they say for better or for worse for a reason. It's not going to be all lollipops and sunshine. And when it's not lollipops and sunshine for your husband, you at least give him a lollipop. You might not be able to make the sunshine, but you can give him a lollipop, and you didn't do it. You decided that your marriage was about you, for you, and because of you. And when he hit a rough patch, you were like, I'm sick of you. I'm tired of it. You're not a king and wonderful anymore because you're not doing everything I want to. You're no longer Mr. Perfect, and I have no obligation to give anything to you. That's tired and that's sad, and he's a good dude. Mr. Rivera, you were cool until you got on that
I'm about to
motorcycle
drop.
and
Y'all have a
roll
good
off
night.
like you didn't
All
have
right,
a
Scam.
kid. At no
All right,
point in
peace out.
time do you get to do that. Mother, she can't just, I'm not going to work now, so my kid's not going to have anything to eat. You didn't have a right to do that. So, take care of your kids. Be a better person. Be a nicer person. He's always going to be the father of your child. Don't make it difficult for him to contact you. Don't make it difficult for him to see that baby. Don't make it difficult for him to do the right thing by your child because you have an attitude or problem. Drop the attitude because the marriage is over. And that all he is to you now is the father of your child. And you need to treat him with respect so you don't have a whole bunch of difficulties and chaos. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, ma'am.
This matter is adjourned.
This.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she looked mad as hell.
Hey, listen, she hit everything on her head. There's a reason why I like that judge so much.
Yeah, we gotta watch some more of those, man. The judge, all right.
She get on men and women like when they fucking up and when as she should. And I don't give a damn with like the whole men is like shut the fuck up. Like she's actually correct. Like I ain't gonna lie. I'm like getting on him like he's supposed to because like bro, you got a kid, you gotta take care of business. The same would apply to me if I was in a situation. You can't take care of my son or my little baby girl. Enough said. But y'all know I ain't got no kids right now, so that position don't apply to me currently right now. So hey man, because I was smart. I actually listened to my parents. Let's just say that.
Yeah, I'll say the judge was actually fair. Like
Yeah, she was balanced, man. I give her credit.
Yeah, I mean, she correct. She put them in check like when it's needed. But she also told the reality to the woman. Like, you messed up a good thing, and here's the thing: you'll find another dude faster than he'll find a woman, but you're not gonna find a good quality dude like how he was.
Look at Stan. Stan, you don't agree?
He hasn't saw her in 2 years, and he's in Fort Lauderdale. Mr. Riviera been a Riviera for a lot of women in South Florida.
Well, so Stan, you saying he's good over there, huh? You said he was living the life, like.
I seen them for 2 years.
Yeah, that's probably why he's pissed. He's like, man, why you hit me up? I'm over here living my dream.
Living my best life.
Yeah.
But honestly, like the whole, and I want to judge a man about what he should, pay for his kid. But let's keep it real. Like 50 is kind of wild. When I heard that shit, I was like, that's kind of wild, bro.
Oh yeah. He tripping with that
That's
50.
wild. Yeah, when I heard that, so like I said, I'm holding the dude accountable more than I'm holding the lady accountable in his yards. But you know, like I said, she's not without her faults as well. But I'm just saying, like, bro, come on, bro. Like, I can understand if you weren't there, but like, you still supporting your kid and like, fuck it, like, do your visits, whatever you need to do, see your kid whenever you need to. That's where she's fucked up in the wrong. Because like, no, child always needs his father, regardless, his or her.
You know, and that's important, right? Because the judge said something, it was like, you got to fix the attitude, right? And a lot of times men are taught to fix anger, right? We get into anger management courses and everything else. I wonder, again, for women, like, are they like taken into classes? Because there's something else inside that's going on, and you have to know how to manage that hurt and that pain. It's coming across as an attitude, but I'm like, yo, you're angry. It's okay. But like, you got to manage that, because it's like 2 years you're not letting him be a father to your son. That's detrimental. Like, it's gonna be another 15 years. Like, you always going to feel this way and retaliate. So I always wonder, like, are we going to, as a society, help women to go ahead and manage these quote unquote attitudes, aka anger management?
We know like that's not going to happen. I'm just going to keep it a buck bean. There will never be a lesson taught for them. It's just that we always got to learn from their mistakes and fuck ups, and we got to learn how to be better men for them or for the next woman.
Nah, it is pretty interesting, Stan. So what would that look like?
I wouldn't know, because you would mandate it. For men, it's mandated. I mean, one time we talked about it, like, for us, for the men, I remember growing up, they had us in school, all the boys were doing anger management stuff.
So you think like at school level, there needs to be a mandatory class? Like, hey,
That's got to be all levels, because in the road rage videos, these women looking like She-Hulks flipping cars over.
Oh my god!
I'm like, pulling people out from the car. I'm like, my lord, it was just a left turn.
Well, to add to what Joseph's saying, I can actually speak on this because I was one of those kids that did have that at a time, but I had at a younger age it was tackled upon. So that's why when I got older, like I said, from high school to college, I'm a completely different person because I already worked out my issue with that. Like I said, you know, it comes from my dad particularly, and you know, I do have, and I said I do have like random outbursts, particularly like temperaments, because my temperament more so. And it was just like, because I was angry all the time. But teenagers, you're in your moody, BS, stupidity type thing going on, and you don't know how to like walk out there and entertain in the world. Regardless, like I said, regardless, my father helped bring that in. Regardless, I needed it, and you know, I got help for it, of course. And you know, and the anger management is a real thing. But I had a counselor, and my counselor taught to me went over sessions, exercises of breathing, relaxing. Also, things that would quell more the mind, and also not to rely on anger first. Because, and listen, little did I know what my dad and that counselor were teaching me. Son, use logic over emotion any day of the week. Never lead with emotion, lead with logic. And trust me, now that I'm 33 years old, I'm like, I still, to this day, I can be like, God damn, they were right. It was right.
Hey, Jay, did you do martial arts?
Also, I did it.
Hey, Jay, didn't you do martial arts as well?
I did like 3 years. I did take martial arts. I did 3 years of it, but that's when I was in middle school going into high school. And I did a lot of sports. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the best deviation for your son or your daughter to learn any type of discipline, put them in sports. I almost did it. I think I did sports in the summer, in school time, and like it kept me busy. I kept myself busy just with a lot of different stuff. So the whole anger thing, trust me, it can be directed if you put it in a particular type of academic activity. Or
I understand, like they think that anger is like a secondary emotion. So I know for me it was like injustice, the divorce, because nobody checked in with us as children. And then I was in the middle between both parents. So my anger came in like it'll show up as defiancy. And then also I had this thing where if I didn't breathe, I just blink out. And then there's nothing, I just see red. and you're gonna get it. But I have to breathe. A lot of times I find out for me is like if I don't breathe, I can feel that rage coming through, and also be okay with it. To understand like the rage is there because I'm ignoring something, and then I have to write stuff out. Judo and taking Taekwondo helped out a lot because unlike team sports, as I had to rely on myself and I had to work on my technique and I had to judge myself, so it just made me more internal, which I needed. Swim was okay until they showed me my outfit, and I'm like, I'm not wearing that.
You was a swimmer, Stan?
Yeah, but like they showed me like
Oh, okay.
shorts, right? But when it came for the competition,
So did y'all put on like all that baby oil and y'all had to like shave everything to make yourself aerodynamic or something like that?
Well, I was gonna shave my head. No, you put that stuff on. The underarms, yes, right? The underarms, yes, right? But I wasn't gonna shave my legs, something like that. But when they showed that little bikini,
So Stan, you was out there looking like a dolphin?
a little bit. But it was
Yeah, man, we had like so we had swimming shorts, but it was like the competition kind. But at least we had that. So
wait, hold on. I ain't gonna let that slide. You said they had you in a bikini or something?
Yo, like for competition.
So y'all have Speedos and tube socks on?
That stuff, and I was like, nope, can't do it. I'm like, I'll swim in this.
Thank God I ain't had that.
I couldn't do it. They're like, it's
you have to look like bikini bottom, huh?
I had shorts. Why I can't swim in shorts? I practiced in shorts. I had spent.
Stan, stop playing. So you you did one event in them Speedos.
When I showed it, I was like, no.
Was P Diddy Stan? Be honest. Was P Diddy the sponsor though? Did you have
live then? I don't think
he had the binos on Stan. He was on there. He was like,
oh Lord, no, I couldn't do it. I saw that thing like.
He's like, Stan.
I wear a t-shirt and swim with these.
That's wild.
Like I'll put on the fat boy swim trunks. Like it's just like wear a white t-shirt.
Did they kick you out the pool? They're like, hey, you better put this Speedo on, or you gotta get up out of here.
Yeah. When I just swim, you can't wear a white shirt over no, man.
Yeah, Stan tried to lie, man. Stan was in that pool with the Speedo on. He probably had like one of those little gold chokers.
Oh God, look.
Hey,
one
Tim
weeks in shorts, and then in the last week you come with this little thing. I'm like,
hold on, wait, Stan. I ask you a question though, like a very serious, important question. What was your swimming nickname?
I didn't have a swimming nickname. I don't think.
Come on,
I don't
man.
remember it.
You don't remember. You don't want to remember.
No, I don't remember. But I will say this, for wrestling and everything else, and the character through college, it is a name. It's from a cartoon, and I'll leave it at that. Because when people call me that from the streets, it's embarrassing. And then after that, I like, okay, I know you from like school, because nobody calls me that nickname.
Wait, you say it came from a cartoon?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's the name of a cartoon character?
Name of a cartoon character, and I'll leave it at that because I don't want everybody.
It must be one of those Hanna-Barbera type of cartoons.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like Jabba.
No,
Stan, I think you should have stuck with the swimming, man. I think you could have been a black Michael Phelps out there.
I don't care. Them trunks came out like, what the fuck is that?
Like,
I mean, does shorts make you that much slower? Is that what
Dude, I spent 12 weeks wearing trunks to learn and everything in trunks. Then you come in with panties? No.
Well, swim trunks will slow you down though because
what I learned and trained in them, they should be good enough for competition. You coming at me with panties? I did not sign up for panties. I should have went to bowling club.
Hey, wait. Yeah, you
So they had you in some lingerie, Stan?
Huh?
They had you in some lingerie.
That's what it looked like to me. I was like, oh no.
Stan, how old were you when that happened though?
Like 16? Like no.
Oh, damn.
No. There's no. I enjoy like having 12 weeks access to the swimming pool and everything, but no.
But it was chicks out there, right?
Yeah, but I ain't.
It's like co-ed because swimming team was co-ed, right?
Yes, co-ed.
Man, I would have been putting the show on out there. Is that?
I ain't gonna lie.
Is the water cold?
Yeah, the water was Arctic cold. Yeah, we had co-ed in our freaking swim team. It was boys and girls particularly, and actually managed to give me a girlfriend out of that. Funny enough, being on that team. So hey, I wasn't even trying to. So funny enough, I just did it because I needed.
You had to put the speedos on to impress her too.
Oh hell no, bro. We didn't have what he had.
I don't know why.
All we had was like, hey, listen, we had the ones that was close to your ankles, and that's about the ones we were allowed to wear, and that was fine.
Ankles.
Yeah, it was down to your ankles. So think of basketball shorts, but they stopped close to your ankles. That's what we had.
Well, look, let me put this out there real quick, right? Okay. I didn't even really learn how to swim until 2018.
2018? What was that, like 6 years ago?
Yeah, pretty much.
Shout out to you for being a honorary black guy.
Yo, man.
So y'all have a flood in California. You fucked.
Well,
and you could be out there just flapping in the water.
Yeah, just float.
Like, motherfucker, you can stand up. God damn it.
There was a scenario where I almost drowned, like on a 6 foot pool, right? And because my friend was
6 foot.
Yeah.
You like 6'8"?
Tiptoe.
No, but I was like this though, right? I couldn't get my feet up. So when I didn't know how to swim, right, I was like floating like this, right? And I'm like gasping, trying to like get up, right? And my friend just like looked at me, pulled me up, was like, all right,
this is crazy.
Damn. I couldn't kick my feet up. Like,
you know what? For that, I'll go ahead and give you my nickname they gave me in college and in high school. It was Bam Bam.
Oh, Bam Bam.
It was Bam Bam.
Flintstones.
Yeah, because that's how I used to flip people over, like bam, bam. And I did 2 times. Because if I do it 3 times, I'm going to jail.
Yeah, you Bam Bam on the stream a couple of times ago, right? So that ain't nothing new.
No, but I'm just telling you, that was the name. So when somebody called me Bam Bam, I'm like, oh shit, I'm in trouble because they know all the stuff I used to do.
But M3, when you were drowning in that puddle of water, did like the
puddle of water
in that inch of water, did you see a light? Were you like close to death? What happened with that?
No, I just knew I was fucked, right? I was like, damn, right? I can't move my freaking legs or whatever, right? How you move those things in the water?
So you were like Bruce Willis in what was that movie where he was like a superhero, but he could have like water was like his kryptonite somewhat.
Unbreakable.
The one with Mr. Glass.
Yeah,
Unbreakable. Yeah, there you go.
It was like one of those moments. But look, I'm glad that I learned how to swim now because I would say like 2 years ago, right? A couple years after that, right? I jumped into like another friend's pool. And I thought like I was like in the shower end, right? I already knew how to float at this point. I jumped in and I went down to the deep end. It was 15 feet. And I just like looked there. I was like, what the fuck, right? I was like, hey.
Fire your swimming instructor. Do them.
Like,
you just sunk down and had a Finding Nemo moment.
So you knew how to swim at this point, right?
I was crossing like this, right? And I was just thinking my life, and I was like, wow, if I didn't get myself out of the back non-swimmer statistic, right, I would literally be dead right now. Nobody else was paying attention, right? They just assume, well, I'm a swimmer now, but they assume, you know, that
you know how to swim.
Right? So I was like, oh, damn. And after I just took like a little minute, right? I was like, okay, let me just get my ass like back up there, right? And I just swam all out of here. but just to think about it, that was the part where I was like, wow, my life flashed before my eyes because like,
okay,
you know, I'm a bad swimmer. I'm like, damn, I'm fucked.
So how did you learn how to swim? Would you go to like classes or something?
Nah, so like when I purchased like my second home, like it had like a swimming pool.
Oh yeah.
So my wife, my Mexican co-worker, and her niece taught me how to swim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, bro.
The Latino rapper.
Yeah.
You know, this is M3.
Hey, he throw a Latino in every story.
barbecue. I go on the barbecue and these Latinas just pop up.
In all the M3 stories, there's a Latino that pops up.
Always.
He could be getting chased by Michael Myers. He'd be like, look, man, I was running. Michael Myers, he had the knife. It was very sharp. Then a Latino woman came running by.
With a machete to protect me.
She tripped me, but...
How about you, SJ? Did you learn how to swim? I know a military that dumped you guys in water.
Yeah, no, I learned how to swim pretty early, man. I just taught myself. I just jumped in. Yeah, I was just gangster like that.
Yeah, New York would do it.
I was just one with the water, man.
I was 9, and here's the thing: black people know how to swim, but black people are the cruelest swimming instructor. I'm 9 years old. This black man took us all. He's like, "I'm tired of y'all shit," and threw us in 10 feet.
Oh damn!
And he ain't come to save us or nothing. He just.
Yeah, that's that old school shit. Sink or swim. He was like, look, hey, if you died, then you was weak. That's how they look.
Yeah.
Say, hey, you don't make it, then shit.
Like straight up, I could see everybody else around me sinking. And there was
Hey man, we got doing a dog paddle. Like, yo, man, get out.
No, we didn't know how to swim. This was the first day, our first day. And you know, we're little kids, right? We all happy and excited. And here's this buff black man. Look at us. I'm tired of your shit. And he took us and just threw us in. So
that's a great instructor.
First day, it's just like he just threw us in there. And I'm looking around underneath the water. I'm seeing people like floating around trying to get up. And I just saw the light and I just went for it. I'm like, let's go. And then, then I was on top and he's like, okay, you know how to swim. Tomorrow I'm going to teach you.
Look at M3. M3 a little traumatized.
Yeah, he think about that water. He's like, shit, I could have died.
And my thought that she ain't never learned to swim till later in life, but that was it for her. But for me, I was enjoying it. I was like going in every day, and that was how I experienced my first sunburn. I didn't know. I thought black people couldn't get sunburn, but I found out that summer you can get it.
I ain't never got sunburn.
Yeah, it's like you're being cooked on the inside.
Oh wow!
Like and I had to go to Jackson Memorial Hospital because I was a kid, and then they had to give me some IV. I had to take Tylenol and I had to bathe in Noxzema.
Damn.
Oh shit! Damn, you must have been outside like all damn day.
Oh yeah, and I turned purple. It was like a different color. It was funny because I thought black people don't get sunburned. Then my doctor was like, "Baby, you light skinned."
Yes, that's that disadvantage with you guys. I guess.
I'm like in the hospital. I'm like, what this doctor just said?
Sunburn. That's crazy.
Yeah, she was like, "Baby, you light skinned. What you mean, black people? Like you light skinned. You need to wear sunscreen."
Hold on, wait. Was this like your Haitian doctor?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you.
I'm in Jackson Memorial Hospital. That's like the main hospital in Florida. Like it was that bad. I couldn't go. I had to go to the hospital.
Damn.
No, I know. I was saying like, what was her nationality? Was she like African descent or something?
No. She was African American.
Oh, okay.
And she just told me like, you need to wear light skin for wear sunscreen for life. She's like, yeah, no, you light skin. Don't come here.
Yeah, man. All I need is like my Vaseline, man, or PDA's baby. Well, hold on, pause.
No, baby oil will burn you. You can't use baby, especially Florida. Florida, we only have 3 seasons: hot, hotter, and hot as hell. Summertime, it was hot as hell. But I'm in the swimming pool. You like talking about 2 hours in the swimming pool? You can't tell no kid. I didn't know about the etiquettes and everything else. I'm in the sun for like 9 hours. It was summer camp thing. I'm just having the time of my life. And I got sunburned and I was out for 2 weeks. I couldn't go back to camp.
Oh, damn.
Okay, yeah, you had a bad day.
Yeah.
Damn,
So I tell people like you will get sunburned in Florida, so you just need to wear that sunscreen.
Did it hurt a lot?
It was a lot. Yeah, it hurt. Cause again, it felt like I was being cooked on the inside out. I was in a lot of pain.
You said you was 9 at the time?
Yep.
Did you cry a lot too?
Huh?
Did you cry?
No, not the same way I cried when I got rabies shots. I was adventurous growing up.
Bro, yeah, bit by squirrels and all that. I'm good.
I remember keeping line. I also got hit by lightning too. So like I was adventurous growing up. My father was not happy with me. Every time he come home, he's like, "Oh shit, he's still alive."
Yeah, you should have some type of superpower by now, though, right?
Yeah, that's also. I saw that movie Powder, man. He got hit by the lightning. Stan gonna start floating one of these days.
I tell people like when you're in Florida, you gotta learn certain stuff in Florida. Like don't go into to the park. I was taking a shortcut. I didn't want to do the sidewalk. I just ran through the park. Lightning struck the ground and I got hit from there.
Damn.
So I couldn't see for like 30 minutes. People had to come and get me. Because I was like thrown back.
It struck from the ground.
Hit the ground and I was running. So I'm on wet floor, not wet floor, but wet playground, cutting through, trying to get a shortcut. There are things like
a metal with you, like was you holding a lot of metal stuff?
No, I just had my backpack. I was done with school. I want to watch cartoons. I wasn't thinking about
I'm starting to
think about none of that stuff. I'm just like, whatever. I'm not going to the trees. Whatever. I just want to get to the cartoons. And then,
so you almost got hit by lightning.
No, he said
you got cooked like a hot pocket.
Yeah.
You think maybe God just dislikes you?
No, I was like, this whole thing about being a boy. This whole thing, like, look, that swimming teacher, he was cruel. He did it to everybody.
Stan, you played the lottery, man.
Hey man, was he big and brawly?
You need to get some tickets, man. I think you missing opportunities, man. You got like
because how it works for me. If you give me your lottery ticket, you're gonna win the prize. However, it doesn't work if I do it.
All right, I'm gonna send you some money, man. And send me my shit.
It doesn't.
Send me my shit, Stan.
I have
They'll be
coworkers like Stanley touched the scratcher, and one of my coworkers, she made like $900.
After you touching the scratcher?
Yeah, and then she only gave me lunch.
Hey,
you give me some of the Mega Millions, I'm gonna cash you out, man. We going.
Stan,
you're gonna be in Bentleys.
Stan, I want to take a day off of work, right? Get like maybe like 10 or 15 law tickets, right? Come over to your house.
And he tried to take me to the casino because that's what my stepfather did, and my father did the same.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah. So I might have to drag you with me to the casinos and stuff. I'm like, hey, look,
take him to the casino. Like what was his name, Rayman?
My God.
And Tom Cruise.
Right. Look, I'm gonna give him $100. Like, you better not blow my $100, right? We better come back with like 10,000 or something, right?
And sadly, like Lola, when we used to talk about it on air here, I told like my father would like have me like pick out numbers, and he'll win, but I never saw it. It went to the other kids and my new stepmother. So I was
damn.
So I'm like, I ain't picking shit.
Hey, that sounds like it's gonna be some Tom Brady shit.
But yo, all that to say, man, like I'm pretty lucky.
Okay. We gonna put that to the test.
But
we gonna do you right, man. We win a cash flow. We gonna tighten you up. We ain't gonna do you dirty.
That's what people have always said, and then they disappear. That's what I always say. When you find a Haitian, you get to your destination.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you already know where I live at, so I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, please! You already set up for life.
Woohoo! What?
Oh, please don't put you on the spot. You got all them white people coming around like, hi.
Stan. You see the color of the skin, right?
Where you at, they don't care about that. They gonna say you
racist.
They do. You gotta give me a chance.
So he's in a like Melrose Place equivalent, between a Melrose Place and a 90210. Remember back in the day?
It's more 90210.
Oh, okay, shit.
They got money.
Yeah, I mean, Stan, right? They're scared of my black ass. All right, they may not be scared of anything else or whatever that they be doing, but when they see me walking by, they give me the dirty look. Look, they don't even hide their smile. Like they don't even smile, right? You know how they give like the white girl smile when they're intimidated. No, they look at me. They're like,
they give you a white girl stare. That's lust.
No.
What's he doing wrong, Stan? How we get him like into those crowds and stuff? What's he got to get like some Old Navy, some khakis?
I don't know what to tell them because while I was there, they were just happy. They're like, hey. I'm like, hey. And he's like, he stays here.
Yeah, that was a Latino woman, though. We're talking about a purebred, wonder-bred white woman, okay?
Yeah.
No.
You chocolate, they like, ooh.
It's different. They don't like me like that.
See, this is what we need.
Is he just overlooking this, Stan?
Yeah, he always does that.
No,
if they're not Latino,
that's what I'm thinking, man.
I'm saying Stan was just hyping me up for no good reason, right? And you know I'm not the white whisperer, right? So it doesn't even take a full.
They left the door open. They didn't close it or lock it. They were saying hi to me, you, and the other guy that was there. They saw three of us. They thought Kit Kat bar because I'm about to get a break.
Yeah, we're saying, right? We're like a piece of dark meat to them.
Yes.
So is M3 just missing the signals? You think in his mind he just got like, hey, they don't want me because I'm the black dude, but they throwing him hints and he's just not catching it. You think that could be the case?
Because like they're not Latina.
Testing and trying to die.
Oh, so he.
You know, he's the Latino whisperer. You put him anywhere, we could put him in an all-black place, Atlanta, and here come a Latina out of nowhere. Hello, senora. I hear that you was looking for food. Where you come from?
I mean, okay, look, I'm not gonna lie. One time, a Nicaraguan woman grabbed my ass or whatever, right? But
did you say Nicaraguan?
Yeah, how do you want to pronounce it?
Where's she from? Compton?
From work. But anyway, so look, man, they look at us like we're a piece of ass or whatever, right?
No, they look at you because they be popping up. You put this man anywhere. I swear we're in the Whiteville and here's a Latina. I'm just like, how the fuck? It's like we're in the all-black community and here's a lonchera coming around here. I'm like, it's Saturday. Nobody's working.
I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna right stand over to Walnut Creek. We're gonna do some content or whatever, right? And I'm just
on the street interviews. Okay,
and
I like
he
that.
did that, and all of them was Latinas.
But we're not talking about the Latino women, right? Right now, they don't count for tonight. We're talking about the vanilla blue skies, right? You talking about white women, right? That's gonna come to me or whatever, and I'm trying to tell you, right? They're looking at me like, what's your black ass doing over in Walnut Creek? I'm getting like those type of stares.
Are you smiling?
No, I'm. Come on,
you give him the Oakland meme mug.
Yeah, you too aggressive, and if it's like 90210, that's why I said, man, you got to get the sweater wrapped around your neck.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get a pair of khakis.
You got to be Carlton up in there or Will Smith. And also, I was wearing my white boy couture when I was helping him move.
Oh, see, that's what I said, man.
I was wearing my white boy couture. I always wear white boy couture. I'm too big. I'm like 6'1". If I'm wearing like a la hip hop, they're gonna call the police. I also had this head wrap. I'm in Walnut Creek. I was not gonna walk around no dreads. I'll be a suspect. I just had a wrap, so they like, okay.
Okay, I gotta tell you one quick story, because today I went to Walnut Creek after I voted for my boy Trump, right? I went to the cupcake place. When you vote, right, you get like 15% off of certain cupcakes. So I walked over there, got my little cupcakes. Then I was like, oh, you know what, man, like, I haven't even did some street photography or whatever. So I started doing some street photography. And of course, Whiteville, whatever. But there was one Latina lady, right? But she was older. She was like 50 or whatever. And she started a conversation, passed me by. She was like,
Walnut Creek.
It
can't take you nowhere.
It was only one. It was just only one out of many other white women. And she was the only one that talked to me and was like, oh, like, you took a good shot. I'm like, how the fuck you know I took a good shot? But okay, thank you very much.
But she was making her shot at you.
She's 50. I don't need her. No, actually, no. She probably was 650. She was like 57. No.
You do need her. She can massage, she can fix you meal, go for walks, know the history of Walnut Creek. You're missing out on opportunities.
Okay, so
you, Jay, laughing?
Hold on.
So it's just called Walnut Creek, right?
Yeah, Walnut Creek.
It's called
Yeah, I'm looking at this, man. This look like majestic, man. It's like
Oh yeah, it's quite beautiful. Conquer.
You know, one of these days, right? If I could figure out how to thinking of like my photos right onto the StreamYard, sure, I'll show you.
hold on, let me look up the demographics.
95% white and 1% me and a few other Hispanics.
All right, here it is. Damn. Yeah, they got it confusing on this one. But it says 78% white.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. 1.6% African American. You that one Negro over there?
And that's why I say the land of milk.
Get him out. No, all right, 0.2% Native American.
I have a
0.2% Asian. Pacific Island, 2.5%. And other races, 4.2%. And then Hispanic is 8%. Damn.
The other races, 4.2 might be
Sound
European.
about right.
They probably Europeans.
Oh, okay. You said more.
Like Indians too. And
Yeah, Walnut Creek, they must have a quota. Like, we have 4%, goddammit. Hack your shit.
And he's in and they be looking. They were like,
Nah, so that's what I'm saying. M3, man, you in a gold mine over there. You that 1.6%, you exotic.
you gotta smile. If you're not smiling, and
You like a albino leopard.
yeah.
You know, if like a zoo get one of those, man, that's like a cash cow, man. You better play to your strengths. You the
Like, literally, we were
1.6.
there helping them move. Those people like had that door open. They just left it open. They just looked at us. And I'm like, I know. It's okay. He's staying here now. You'll see me again.
Now, sophisticated Jerry. There was a time like where it was me, Stan, and one of our other homies, and so like, but I was by myself. I don't know, maybe Stan saw whatever I wasn't paying attention to, but out of all the white people that we were seeing, it was this one Latina woman, and she was like, "Hey, like, do you need me to help you?" And I was like, "No, I'm good or whatever, right?" My mom wasn't even on like
She was gonna help y'all move boxes and stuff.
Huh?
Like, what was she trying to assist on?
You want to see if she could help, like, bring the stuff like to my place or whatever. So,
M3,
like
man.
number 47 and number 19 from Saturday podcast.
I know. Look, man. Look. I know, like lately, man. Like I've been off my game. I've been, dropping.
You know what you like. You know what you like. If they're not Latina, you ain't trying to hear it.
No, but she was Latina though. I think.
That's true. Yeah, you was just moving in. You had your pride. But me and homeboy, we saw the white women. They were looking. They kept on coming out their house. I'm just like, hey, how you doing? Flex the chest a little bit.
Did they bring a pie? They didn't bring a pie over?
No. They were coming out there. You know how like neighbors will come out their house like they going downstairs to get the mail. I'm like, I know what you're looking for. It's Sunday. You ain't getting no mail no Sunday. You got nothing important for no mail. No mail come on Sunday or the weekends.
So they
and
was
where
okay.
he live, it's like straight up his Melrose place.
That pie sound nice.
That's what I'm saying. Baked goods. Yeah, M3, man. You gotta tap into the community, man.
And now I can cook some freaking pie, apple pie, man. I just might marry that chick. I ain't gonna lie. If she can make good apple pie,
and some casserole.
Oh man.
If they can
Do
make
you guys have any friends out there that has a dog that you can borrow?
Now here's a trick to that. You don't want to get a dog, right? You want to make sure the dog comes to you. If you have a great aura, the dogs will come. I'm like, oh, this is a nice baby. I'm like, That's how it always happens. The dogs will come, and then you start the conversation, and then after that, she decided she wants to or not. Or my favorite question is, are you around here? I'm like, yeah, I'll take some walks around this time. Then you see her later.
Okay, all right.
And the trick to that, always have bacon nearby.
Yeah. To rub some grease on your clothes.
Oh, no, put bacon on your ankles so they can smell it. So they always... Can't get the dogs. You want the dogs?
Damn, I'm looking at this Walnut Creek, man. This is you in a oasis over there. Shit.
You said rub some bacon grease on the back.
I'm in like in the downtown area, downtown Water Creek. So maybe like a good like 5-minute drive like to the parking lot. Then I could just pretty much like for 3 hours to do my walk around. I could walk to the Apple store. That's where I get all my little Apple products and stuff. Just what is it?
See, like right here, they got the Valley Canal Trail. You ever been out there yet?
There's none yet.
See, that's it's called the Canal Trail.
M3. I'm your wingman. I gotta get you to fly. Hey Jay, I gotta tell you something, Jay. Like my auntie, she taught me how to like read the room and how to pick your mark, right? So she taught me some life skills. And what I used to do, right, at certain times of the year, I'll go ahead and put Vaseline on my neck.
Is this the same aunt that put you in swimming?
No. She taught me different life skills.
I was about to get you to wear that Speedo.
No, she's like how to get your mark. So I put on Old Spice, mix a little bit of, and just walk through the room. And
Old Spice?
Yeah, because it would remind them of their fathers. Women have daddy issues.
Wait,
and when you put
wait, you said put some Vaseline.
You got this from your aunt?
Yes. She said women have daddy issues. And when you walk around and you're a young man, you smell like their daddy.
So did it work?
It's so hard not to.
A little bit.
Wait. Okay, so one more time. You say you put Vaseline around your neck.
Put Vaseline, and then you put the cologne on or aftershave. It makes it last longer, right? Your neck is a big pulse area. And then I'll put on like a nice, just like nothing too much on the underarms, and I'll just walk through the room. And it reminds women, it eases them, and they're like, because they reminds them of their father, or what they would have had a father or stepfather, whatever.
Wait, but what if they have like a horrible relationship with their father?
Doesn't matter. It's like I got
it's gonna trigger some shit.
Yeah, and that's it. They just have a memory, and then that's it. And then she said, after that, you just listen. You don't say nothing. You listen.
I want to test that shit tomorrow with my.
You look them in the eyes. No, you wear something else.
Old Spice.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
Nowadays,
You might want to put on some fucking Brute.
I have
what was that old cologne Brute that came with a bar of soap?
That was our tag back in the day. Brute 33.
Yeah. Nah, get you some good shit stuff.
But I have like the Kevin Samuels like cologne or whatever, right? So I'll just rub the Vaseline like around my neck or whatever, and then just spray the Kevin Samuels cologne, man, and see what happens.
Yeah, but here's something. If you learn about the 5 scents, like I always go for 5 different smells. Like definitely one on the neck, a different one on the chest, one for the back, and then one for the legs. Because the women are gonna smell everything and just.
You're a walking chemical, bro. You
I know, but my goal is to knock them out.
Yeah,
my goal is to knock them out.
Hey, I did one time, right? There was a woman that was allergic to soy, and I didn't know like my body oil was like was a soy product, and I was like, well, I didn't want her ass in my car anyways, right? So I just put the shit on my neck, and I just want her friend just roll with me. And she got in the car, she was just choking and shit, right? I was like, damn, okay, like this shit works or whatever, right? I like to experiment certain shit or whatever, right? Not to try.
You're trying to repel women. I'm trying to get you to attract them.
Look, man, if you're not attractive or whatever, right? I don't care about repelling you. I don't care about attracting you or whatever. Like, Look, man, I
Look.
know the solution, man. The solution is right now stand right. I gotta be successful. I gotta get the career popping or whatever, and I gotta get my money. All right, I'm not trigger on it. But you know,
and you also need to go ahead and get you a stripper bacon, rub it on your ankles when you go out for a walk, to get all them dogs to come to you.
Bro, every time I hear that just sounds worse. Every time I hear that sounds crazy. Yo, I swear, a girl who don't like you would tell you to do some shit like that.
The goal is for them to come to you. And remember, it's not tricking if you got it.
I'm gonna say something. They're gonna do a little bit more than lick the back of your nails. Taking chunks of bites out of your ass. Don't do that, bro. That's why I'm saying you wilding with that because oh god. All right. I'm done for the night, man. My freaking chest hurt. This is funny.
All right, Jay. Hey, grateful. Hey, thank you for coming up, and also Scam Likely. Thanks for coming up as well.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
I got
to M3. Shout out to Joseph. Shout out to Scam Likely. Shout out to Sophisticated Jerk. Sophisticated Jerk. Thanks for the link, man, bro. I'm actually gonna purchase one of these next week.
Oh, no doubt, man. Get you a cube, man. Y'all
Yeah,
tune
man.
in to Jay's channel. Jay, plug your channel, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
put it in
guys,
the chat.
my channel's name is Jay Takashi. Like my name, you guys can find me there. We do all types of different content. We're actually in the process of trying to make other channels for different things. I plan on making a reaction channel just for reacting, and also just like I won't do a movie channel because I leave that to Sophisticated Jerk. I got it.
Y'all do it too, man. Yeah, because I'll pull up on y'all stuff, man. Just let me know whenever y'all do it too.
No, man, I want to join your shit, man, because it's a vibe. It's a vibe. So yeah, it's good to have that.
on a recap,
all men out there, all men out there, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. And M3 say you trying to get his money. Same thing with me, man. I ain't got time to be messing with hoes or messing with women in general. So I don't have any time, like I say, time for that. That's my main priority right now. And also, I got a little bit of peace going on right here. Still building it though. Hey, y'all have a great night. All right.
Hey, you too, man. Take it easy.
Good night.
All right, everybody. Look. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Wait. Quick question. Who's winning? Because we know tonight's election night.
Yeah, I was trying to. That's why I was looking a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you guys remind me about that, so I could kind of like spread voting awareness, which is probably too late for that. But
Trump wins North Carolina.
Where is it?
So Trump is up like 230 to Kamala Harris is 165. That's what I see right now.
On the
But there's
electoral,
still,
the college electoral.
yeah, there's still some states that's like Georgia's still pending, Virginia's pending.
I know
Pennsylvania, California turned as soon as the polls closed. They were like Kamala, damn near West Coast.
And Hawaii.
I'm so mad I wasted my vote for that, but
Hawaii's not it's still pending. So like Arizona, New Mexico still pending.
How about Alaska? Did we get Alaska yet?
Nah, not yet. That's going Trump. they might as well just yeah, Alaska.
Huh.
Yeah, Alaska's typically red.
I did not know that. Okay.
Yeah, mainly, man. It usually boils down to like those like light blue states.
Okay.
Are some of the light red ones. Like Georgia now is a kind of a toss up. Virginia, it's like toss up.
How about Texas? Where did Texas go?
Oh, Texas is red. Texas. As soon as they announced like the poll closed, like states like Texas and Florida, they flip out right away. They just like, hey, that goes to Trump.
Didn't Texas flip last time to blue?
Nah. I mean, it's getting bluer like San Antonio, Dallas, and stuff. But yeah, it's still a long way to go.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, damn. I was
All
just
right,
looking
ladies
at
and gentlemen, please, especially ladies, don't come for us black men. Whoever else wins tonight, don't come for us. Other people vote, so concentrate on them. Everybody has the right to vote, so don't come for us.
Yeah, y'all heard copping, please. Y'all sound nervous out here.
Well, look,
Oh, okay. New Mexico went Kamala from looking at this one. So yeah, she's at it's 205 Kamala Harris, 230 Donald Trump.
Oh crap! This is too close.
Yeah, it's real close, man. Shit,
I know
Pennsylvania.
she went gonna be whatchamacallit. There'll be fireworks tonight.
Yeah. Okay. What about Georgia? Like,
Nah, it's still pending. So Georgia is still pending. Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, Nevada.
How about New York?
Oh, New York blue. That's like California.
Oh
Time
wow.
they
so let me see.
Okay, Maryland and Baltimore. Maryland
Yeah.
and Virginia.
Virginia just turned blue, so
Whoa.
Kamala got that.
Arizona, Minnesota.
Arizona's pending, right? Arizona's still pending.
Yeah. But
pending. But it went blue last time, but typically it's red.
Okay.
Okay. Collins in the lead in Minnesota, Wisconsin. Okay.
Pennsylvania, Georgia, Arizona, Nevada, Maine, and New Hampshire is still kind of pending.
Folks.
But Wisconsin, she got Wisconsin. That's new because normally aren't they red?
They're like light blue.
Wait, oh no, hold on for a minute. She had it, but then it updated. Trump got it by 50.6%. Kamala is like 47.6, so it's like very close though. But if he gets like Wisconsin, Minnesota, and especially Arizona too.
But you gotta look at that because they only got like really one damn city in Wisconsin. So what is that? Milwaukee. You gotta that's typically where the big vote be coming in. So that's where you gotta look at that.
But then Georgia has 16. I think it's out of those is like the most, right? Oh no, Pennsylvania is.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
And,
Georgia's up there though.
Yeah.
Well, Georgia got 16, but I mean, you got Wisconsin, Michigan, both. Well, Michigan's 15, Wisconsin's 10, Minnesota's 10.
It's 19. So if you get Pennsylvania, that'll be pretty big too, though.
Yeah, if he get Pennsylvania, he won. It's
So,
kind of a wrap because you have to run the table on everything else, pretty
We
much.
gotta do the West Coast though. You got Seattle, Oregon.
Oh, those are already Kamala. That's how she jumped up.
What's the other one too?
He said the more of the message. No, the more
Marcus.
He was not the father.
Oh yeah, I forgot Green Bay. You right, Marcus.
Okay. Look, man. Like, I know this is off subject from the usual topic, but look, you guys, it is election day, and I'll just say, look, I encourage you guys from Pennsylvania, make sure you guys vote for Trump. Arizona, make sure you guys vote for Trump. Fuck everything else, man. Just vote for Trump, man. And
allegedly, the views and opinions.
Okay, so for the sake of YouTube, right? So we don't get flagged. Allegedly, okay, vote for a good president, right? That's going to lead our country, with small hands, right? But you know what? So do your due diligence, right? Be a good American citizen and just get out and vote, okay?
I would say this though. One thing about election that was sad about this year, I didn't know much more about the local stuff, the local bills, because it was just so focused on the national, what's going on nationally, as opposed to what we need to do locally and what we need to vote. So hopefully next time they'll do more focus on what's going on with our local bills.
Right. Hopefully, yeah.
They did put something there on that I laughed at. One of the bill was like, do you vote for people getting arrested for under 950? I'm like, that has to be a bill now. After all these stores closed down for all these robberies, so we're now going to rob people. We're going to put you in jail now, even if you rob things under $950. I'm like, wow, did you guys actually put that out for a vote? Okay.
Yeah. All right, you guys, man. Look, I know it's getting
All
late,
right.
especially out on the East Coast, man. So, but we'll definitely tap in, man, later on, man, and yeah. So again, everybody, make sure you guys vote and make sure you guys stay away from going to court over miscellaneous stuff. Make sure like the kid is yours and you are the father of the kid. Take care of your kid if that's your kid, and if it's not your kid, don't worry about him. But I know it's easier. It's much easier for me to say some bullshit than for it to be done, right?
But
Especially
that kid happen in the marriage, that is his child. Child support is gonna make you take care.
Stan,
Right.
Hawaii just went to Kamala.
Oh.
Man, I'm looking at this
Wait a minute,
map, and there's a lot of
Hawaii
worthless ass states out here that I'm looking at.
Wait a minute. Our stuff just closed an hour ago. Hawaii still got time before 8 o'clock. What time is it in Hawaii?
Shit, I couldn't tell you.
Like 6.
Hawaii's 3 hours ahead.
No, 3 hours under us.
You sure?
Yeah. They were in the Pacific. They can't be closed yet. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead, Hawaii.
I can't find Hawaii in his map though. Oh, wait,
Why
hold
do
on.
we need 50 states?
Because we're the United States of America.
I think we need to merge some states together. I'm looking at the map.
No. No.
Like South Dakota, North Dakota could be one state.
No, there's a reason why they split. I think it has something to do with the Civil War.
I mean, man, we got to start thinking new school. Like, why is there a Wyoming?
So we get potatoes.
Oh, see, every state have a purpose or something, right?
Yeah, that's like our farming community. There's a reason why they're around.
No, but look, it's like, okay, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming. It's like merge that together, man. Make a new state.
But then what you
North
gonna-
Dakota, South Dakota goes together.
But you got to think about the teams, though. The football teams.
Redo the teams. Montana don't got no team. That's what I'm saying. Like South Dakota, North Dakota, no team. So I think if you merge them together, you could probably get a team.
But they still gonna be called North and South, though.
Nah. You just Dakota. Merge it together. Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho. Merge them
all
together.
my brothers and sisters in the Midwest. SJ needs to go to bed, and that's why he's flipping out.
I'm just looking at the map, man. I'm just like, why does this exist, man?
For real, I think it does have a lot to do with the Civil War.
Because like even on the East Coast, let me take it off of Rhode Island. Like, why?
You know why?
Just put that into Connecticut. Like, it's already small enough.
They don't want to be They won't be confused with Staten Island.
Yeah, just Rhode Island, Connecticut. Nah, you know what? Put it in Massachusetts.
You know you can't do that.
Then what else is other?
Off of that.
Delaware. Just make it Maryland. Why is Delaware need to exist?
For tax purposes. It's a tax shelter.
Alabama, Mississippi, same state, damn near.
No, Alabama is far from Mississippi.
Nah, it's just pretty much the same state, just flipped in opposite directions. Merge them together. We might have to do a live on that.
You cannot tell people from Mississippi they're the same people from Alabama.
They're pretty much the same, man.
They're different. Everybody has different Southern dialect.
Utah. Going to Colorado.
No. Utah needs to stay where it's at with the Mormons. They're not going to go for it. Colorado do cannabis, so Utahns ain't going to go for that.
But see if like Denver's big enough where it's like they could influence that. Nebraska, Kansas can merge.
Have you seen the housewives of Utah? The Mormon wives?
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, they have a different lifestyle. Colorado is a little too fast. It's like, literally, it is like Southern California meets What's that place everybody go to in the summer in New York? And they always talk about it.
Damn, I know what you're talking about, man. It's
It's
Martha's Vineyards.
Yes, and that's what Utah's looking like to me. Martha Vineyards meets LA.
Okay.
Them hair extensions, everybody got hair extensions.
Yeah, like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We
Because like to attract your husband, you wear long hair.
But all right, I know we about to close out. Yeah, nah, I'm just looking at this map, trying to decide other states to merge. North and South Carolina merge.
Again, civil rights. There's a history.
Time passed by, man. It's 2024, man. No more history. Kentucky and Tennessee, one state.
Tennessee's gonna fight you on that because they do country music.
Indiana, you could split between Illinois and Ohio.
Prince, not gonna do it. And the Jackson 5, you can't do it.
What's up with Arkansas? What are they known for?
Piggly Wiggly.
They look good though back then.
Arkansas is a small state with beautiful people. It's southern.
Is Arkansas like a little bit closer to Georgia?
It's closer.
Nah, it's by like Minnesota. I mean Mississippi, Tennessee, Missouri, Oklahoma, Louisiana. It's like right in between all those. It goes to Oklahoma.
Closer to Texas.
Huh?
Mississippi is closer to Texas.
No. Louisiana is in between Mississippi.
Yeah, Louisiana, but they way over there. Texas, all that. That's their own community.
Yeah, Texas is on their own. But I'm saying like Arkansas need to go to Oklahoma, merge them.
You can't. That's the Gulf of Mexico, and Arkansas is closer to the Atlantic Ocean.
They're not really close to nothing, but other states. That's what I'm saying, man. They're out here, man. States need to merge, man.
You can't do that to them. They're part of the South.
Yeah, but they're going to be in Oklahoma now. They belong to Oklahoma.
But I think Oklahoma like belong to Texas though. Like it's turned to Oklahoma, Texas. You know,
Texas don't want them. Texas is a powerhouse, so Texas is like, nah, we're good. So Oklahoma's got to get Arkansas.
Because Oklahoma, if you were able to leave Texas, you was freed in Oklahoma. That's why there's that little tiny sliver that look like a mark, like a little box that's there. But yeah, that again, it's the history. This history.
Well, look,
we're done with history, Stan. It's 2024. We got to redo some stuff. All these states have no teams.
Because everything is going to Vegas.
Exactly, man. That's why we got to merge, man. We got to give them like they got no flair. Like who's excited to go to Arkansas? Who's ever been like, hey, man, you know what? Me and my family, we're taking a family trip to Arkansas.
But you know what? We need to do that. We have to go back and just making America vacations happen again.
Make vacations again, say?
Go on America, trips to America. We don't do that.
Oh,
Arkansas?
He says, I'm surprised New Mexico went for Kamala like less than an hour ago. It was bright red or full red. Oh, they probably, Trump probably said like, oh, they rigged the ballots or whatever. We wrote
New Mexico?
Yeah, New Mexico usually be blue though.
Wait. But they went to Trump?
No, I went to Kamala.
Kamala. Okay.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised that, they don't vote for Kamala anyway.
Yeah, there's only two
she's
states
Jamaican,
left.
so technically she is a Latina.
No, she's not.
I already sent you stuff. I sent you stuff. I sent you stuff from Mexico. Who told you that?
We're not claiming her to be that time. Let her Jamaican ass do her work in Jamaica somewhere, okay? No, she's not Latina.
No, she's Latina. She's Latina.
She's not gonna be my Latina president, so
she's your first one.
Hey, you understand? I canceled this whole entire show because of you, man.
But all right, y'all, man. I got to roll out.
All right, man. You guys have a good night rest, man. Everybody, thank you for tuning in to Knowledge and Relationships Toxic Tuesdays with your boy M3, Stan Lee, and the Sophisticated Jerk. So shout outs to everybody that participate. Best shout outs to the Intellectual Soapbox, Jay Takashi, and people that's tuning into the chat like Marcus and everyone else as well too.
Yeah, shout out to Marcus.
And don't forget Scam Likely.
Oh yeah, Scam and
right. Dusty. Okay, so shout outs to Scam. And all right, man, we out, everybody. So thank you. Peace.
Peace.
It's a stay in the studio. Okay.
Knowledge and Relationships.